This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton sheets from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with sheets that feel breathable to sleep in. You'll experience the purest softness on night one and feel your sheets get even softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first set of sheets at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom Records presents the ultimate kick-ass collection. It's the greatest hits of the cowbell. You'll get 'em all. Mississippi Queen from Mountain. Honky Tonk Women from the Stones. Lowrider from War.
Yeah.
Down in the Corner from Creedence. Finally, rock's most underrated instrument steps up front. It's Kick-Ass Cowbell, exclusively from Bob and Tom Records. You'll also get Alki the Clown's famous talking cowbell routine.
Hey, how are you today, Clarence Cowbell? Oh, is that right? Huh? Me too. Hey, Clarence, you want to watch a cartoon? Yeah, me too. Yeah, let's roll the cartoon, all right? Oh, God, I got a headache. All right, roll the damn cartoon.
Plus, you'll get the cowbell's greatest Olympic moments. It's Kick-Ass Cowbell from Bob and Tom Records. This collection goes beyond any previous cowbell compilations, featuring remixed classic tracks where we turn up the cowbell. It's Led Zeppelin.
There's a lady, all it glitters is gold, and she's buying the stairway to heaven.
The Beatles.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay.
You want cowbell? We got it. You'll be moved when you've heard this collection. Act now and get rock's greatest bells and whistles, featuring Molly Hatchet, Steve Miller, the Scorpions, and of course, the theme to the Andy Griffith Show. It's Kick-Ass Cowbell only from Bob and Tom Records. No cows were harmed making this record, unless, of course, you count the cheeseburgers we ate in the studio.
Yeah, baby. More cowbell. Good morning, everyone. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello. Hello. Christy Lee at the news desk. There's Pat Godwin in the... Can't hear you. In the performance room. Hello. Hi, Pat. There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. Hello. There's Ace Cosby. Howdy. I'm Chick McGee, and here he is. The host with the most, the man, the myth, the legend, and his name's Tom. It's Tom Griswold.
Good morning. Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Being organized over here, I think everything is in place.
Isn't that sign funny that they have? I'm going to get organized or something. Man, that's funny.
Is there some place that has the history of
workplace humor,
novelty signs?
The cat
hang in there, baby.
Hang in there.
I told you that my mom and dad had a velvet poster of that on the back of their bedroom wall.
Lovely.
On the back of their bedroom door. Hang in there, baby. Friday's coming. Yep. Just like that.
Nice.
Yep.
But velvet, I mean, that's...
Well,
they got the good one.
Step up.
Classy.
Was it a black light?
No. It was full color. Full color.
Did your parents have one large bed or twin beds?
I guess I invited this, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Just a regular size bed, not a twin, just one bed.
Did your parents have twin beds like Lucy and Desi?
No.
I bet they did. Did they?
No, they did not.
My first husband's parents did.
They slept like Bert and Ernie?
Yeah, they had twin beds.
You guys know Bert and Ernie lived together, right?
Might explain why he was adopted.
I see.
I see your mom and dad sleeping apart.
So do I.
And then every now and then your dad would go, Sal, come on over. Something like that.
Like the king and queens do. They each have their own bedroom, knock on the bed.
Let's make another one.
Is that true?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's the best part of being king and queen.
Yeah, you get your own separate suite.
I mean, does King Charles, does he suppose he has a television set in the bedroom?
I don't know. Probably.
Is his bedroom the size of a bowling alley? I mean, is it this huge?
Can't imagine.
I have a feeling he and Camilla probably do sleep together. I don't know.
Take it from me, kids, by the way, if you find yourself sleeping in separate bedrooms, just get your things together and get out. Right?
That is not true at all.
Just cut your loss.
I think
statistically that's not true.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, I might throw off the stats, but
okay.
You're familiar with the term "the beginning of the end," right?
Now, did you go from a bed to a couch? Because I know that you had quite a few of those. Or was there an actual guest room? And did you go there, or did she go there?
Once again, I believe the famous words were, "Oh, well, this house has 2 master suites."
So you knew going in.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yikes.
Your thoughts?
Not always.
Yeah,
boy.
I agree
in
with
that
Josh.
situation, yes. In many, no.
I'm going to say 85% of the time.
A lot of people like us, our jobs, we get up so much earlier than most people, and maybe
hurry home, honey.
What's that?
No.
Oh, I see. Okay, these are things that didn't happen.
That's what
you
would happen in
don't
the
get a kiss
bizarro
goodbye
world.
every morning?
My puppy doggy babies.
Do you get a kiss goodbye every morning?
I get up and try not to wake anyone up, including the dogs.
And who
Well,
thinks?
don't you take the dogs out before you
Who
leave?
thinks he causes twice as much noise?
I
Be quiet.
I have a whole system. Everything is laid out. I don't have to open any drawers.
And then you're banging your head into wall sconces.
Come in with blood on your head.
No, I've got that figured out too.
Honey, have you seen the Band-Aids?
I have some night lights.
Try to sleep. Can't you get up one time without causing this? The whole house is awake now.
Well, my dogs go out when
I'm
I
like
go
a
out.
cat burglar when I wake up. I don't make any noise.
right.
Speaking of sleeping, we have an unusual story in the world of sports that involves an athlete who is not staying at the hotel with the rest of his team because he thinks the hotel is haunted.
Oh, man.
You'll love this story, Josh. This is Major League Baseball.
Sure.
I don't know which player it was, but this was back in the ABA days when they were a team was flying from the Eastern time zone into the Central time zone, but it was like an hour flight.
He played for St. Louis.
He played for the Hawks?
No, the Spirits of St. Louis.
St. Louis Spirits. So anyway, he wouldn't get on the plane because he left at 8:01 a.m. and got to Chicago at 8 a.m.
So just threw him?
No, and he said, I'm not getting on any time machine. That's the actual quote.
Certainly confusing. But,
Sure, it gives one pause, but you'll get a hold of it, right?
yeah, okay, well, that's interesting. We will find out about what player is staying. Apparently, there's 2 different places he will not stay.
It's kind of right up Josh's house.
Yeah. He's convinced.
We know somebody that won't stay in an old hotel that
Well,
has like
it's true.
antiques and stuff in
Well,
it.
he will, but
Boy, he fights it.
Can't be around old furniture.
Right.
That sort of thing.
Makes him go to the bathroom.
Also, we have a body in the freezer. We'll be talking about that. And we have.
Well, where else would you put it?
You're not going to put it in the pantry.
No. It starts to stink and stuff.
Okay.
That's the thing. Another reason I'd be a bad murderer, I don't plan very well.
No.
Well, I got a body. Now what do I do with it?
You got to have a big freezer. That's the key.
Sure.
You got to have one of those ones in your garage. Also,
and not a stand-up. You got to have one of those deep freeze. The
Well, it depends on how you chop
chest
them
freezer.
up, I would think. Got a good
yeah,
cleaver.
it's got to be one of those big ones that.
The chest freezers.
Yeah. We have interesting news about aliens and how the Earth is becoming perhaps more detectable.
Yeah.
Life on Earth. And you'll never guess why they.
Josh is worried about this.
Life on Earth has become more detectable if someone is looking from the outside.
Okay.
Too many lights. Gotta turn the lights off.
Exactly. We need to start shutting the lights off.
Right.
We need to have a new feature called Fascinating News with Tom Griswold. That's what we need.
Do you know? You want to guess?
No, God knows what you're trying to tell us about.
It is
God
not,
knows.
This is not me. This is the esteemed journal, The Notices of the Royal Astronomical Society.
Oh.
So we'll find out what they say about how the aliens are going to.
And it is kind of you. You're our editor.
Did you say the annals of what?
I didn't say the annals of anyone.
The monthly notices of the Royal Astronomical Society.
Yeah. Now we do have a body in the freezer, and it's really creepy, and an actual kind of fun celebrity news story, and a couple just bizarre world records.
Okay.
That's all coming up. Did you want to tease anything, Chick?
Was there anything left for you to tease?
NBA playoffs last night. We have a winner at Westminster Kennel Club, and we'll hear some music along with that, I hope.
Oh.
We had a couple winners in the NHL playoffs. The Kraken lose, which was upsetting. An update on the Tiger Woods situation and the non-disclosure NDA that somebody signed that said it. Now she's saying it's forged.
Oh, God.
And the world records.
Once again,
she was either forced to sign it.
Days long. Huh?
Originally, she was forced to sign it. Now she's saying she didn't sign it at all.
I don't know. Did I say that? I didn't say that.
Oh, yeah. It's so funny. You think I would say that.
Why would I say that?
Again, I don't understand. If you sign a non-disclosure agreement, you can't disclose it. If you cash the check, you can't. I don't understand.
If I buy a senator, he better stay bought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those checks, it turns out, were smaller than those that you could get by breaking the non-disclosure.
It's just a matter of dollars.
Yes, it's all economics.
Also, coming up, we have this.
Mr. Fister! Oh! Mr. Fister!
That is really rough.
2 days after somebody's probably going to get fired, and here we are, Mr.
Okay, right now, if you look at your calendar or you just listen to me, you'll realize Sunday is just around the corner. Sunday means it's Mother's Day. So this is kind of your last chance here, fellas. Pay close attention. Tell your mom how much you love her, or tell those moms in your life how much you love them. By getting them something nice, sure, you can go to the grocery store and get those last-minute roses, but they're going to be gone pretty quick. How about this? Steven Singer has something for you. At Steven Singer Jewelers, of course, you find him at IHateStevenSinger.com. What am I talking about? Well, of course, red jewelry of all kinds, but also he's got the brand new neon green 24-karat gold dipped rose. It will last forever. There's one right over there. This is the new neon series. As you know, Stephen is famous for his gold dipped roses. They start at just $59, and today is the last day for free shipping. So the clock is ticking. Get on it right now. Go to IHateStevenSinger.com. Order by 2 o'clock Eastern Time today, with free shipping to arrive on time for Mother's Day. You can pull over right now and get this done. By the way, it's in a beautiful gift box. There's a free personalized Mother's Day card from you. And, of course, the famous Steven Singer full lifetime guarantee. Steven Singer, gold dipped roses, and more. Of course, bracelets, earrings, you can't go wrong. Jess Hooker the other day had a really nice necklace from Steven Singer. So check it out. IHateStevenSinger.com. The clock is ticking. Sunday is Mother's Day. Don't be the guy getting up Sunday morning and going to the drugstore to see, well, I'd like some antacids. And do you have any roses or jewelry? No. IHateStevensinger.com is the place to go. We're coming right back. We've got news about koala bears. We've got news about the earth. It's very exciting. Oh, and a really good bank robbery. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Ready to optimize your nutrition this year? Factor has chef-made gourmet meals that make eating well easy. They're dietitian approved and ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes, so you can fuel right and feel great, no matter what life throws at you.
Factor arrives fresh and fully prepared, perfect for any active, busy lifestyle. You could lose up to 8 pounds in 8 weeks with Factor Keto Meals, based on a randomized, controlled clinical trial with Factor Keto. Results will vary depending on diet and exercise.
With 40 options across 8 dietary preferences on the menu each week, it's easy to pick meals tailored to your goals. Choose from preferences like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, or Keto. Factor can help you feel your best all day long with wholesome smoothies, breakfasts, grab-and-go snacks, and more add-ons.
Reach your goals this year with ingredients you can trust and convenience that can't be beat.
Eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/factorpodcast and use the code FACTORPODCAST to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. That's code FACTORPODCAST at factormeals.com/factorpodcast to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box.
This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hi, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold, the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Willie Griswold on assignment, but not just any assignment. He's in L.A. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Now, Pat.
Yes.
We had some interesting news stories yesterday. I thought perhaps you might have a song about one of them. Let me just review a couple of the ones we got to late in the show. We had, I love this story. The school bus story. 14-year-old kid, of course a boy, in Tennessee.
Oh, that's an interesting comment.
Well, when you say headline, 14-year-old arrested for stealing school bus.
Did he steal it, or is this the hero that saved everybody?
No, he stole it.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the different one, yeah.
He stole it from the Kipp College Prep School in Antioch. Authorities say...
Are you a kipper? I'm a kipper.
He ran over a diesel pump, tried to run a person over with the bus, got on Interstate 40 where he hit a car. They tried to use those stop sticks. That didn't work. They ended up boarding the bus after he hit this thing, and they had to tase him. It says officers ran up to the bus, broke out the glass door, used a taser as the teen was attempting to continue operating the bus.
Man, 14.
Now, on a positive note, he did stop at all the railroad crossings.
Oh,
You're supposed to open the door, too.
Yeah, that's very
Boy, I bet there are plenty of bus drivers out there that would love to have tasers.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
You know, I look back on my so-called career in quotes, and I don't know how I guess you guys were scared that you never tased me because of my my heart issues, I guess, and my open heart surgery and things like that. Is that the reason? It's about the only thing I didn't have to do in the way of a stunt.
As the morning stooge?
Yeah.
Yeah, gee, if only we had an...
Yeah, if we only had somebody to tase.
Me.
What?
I'll do it. And you know what? I'll feel nothing.
Is that right?
Yeah. Stand there
Yeah.
solid as a rock.
Well, you know
Take
what?
it like a man.
You know what Dalton said? Pain don't hurt.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, I will not do that to you. Don't worry about that. But,
Okay.
So this,
From what I understand, it's not very pleasant.
It's
I can't imagine.
this kid's been charged with a number of things.
Yeah.
He tried to run somebody over.
Yeah, a
Among
lunatic.
other things. This guy's. And the cops on the bus go tase, tase, tase. That's not the story I was looking for, though, Pat.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's
Pat and
quite
I
a
talked
quite
about
a
this.
setup, huh?
I'm trying to remember which story.
Why don't we talk
you
to
were
Pat?
fascinated. Oh,
Hey,
wait a
Pat,
minute.
what
I bet
did you and
is
Tom
this the
talk
one?
about?
Going through somebody's phone.
Was it the
snooping
toilet
through
paper
somebody's
story?
phone? No, going through somebody's phone. The snooping.
According to Pat, he just said going through somebody's phone, not the toilet paper story.
Because the toilet paper story was great. It's also a school
But
story.
he doesn't have a song for that right now.
No.
81% people claim they were caught snooping through someone's phones. Is that the one you wanted?
That's the one.
You know, there's
That's the one I wanted.
There's an
That's the
app
one we
that
told.
a
Let's do
story
this
about
song.
toilet paper.
there's
Then
an
we can-
app that as somebody picks up your phone, it takes their picture.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Really?
that's right. So if they go, no, I don't.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah? You want to see the picture you looking through my phone?
So it's like one of those doorbell cams.
No, it's like when you pick up the phone.
Kinda.
you
No,
take-
but the
get a
doorbell
picture
cam
taken.
goes on when there's
No, the doorbell
motion, right?
cam's on all the time.
No,
pretty
chick,
much.
I'm trying to help you here.
Oh.
Yeah, it is kind of like
Wait
that.
a minute, hang on. Yes, it's exactly like
So
you're
the
right.
doorbell cam is running
No,
constantly.
no, yes,
Yes.
no. It only goes on when it
Well,
senses motion.
how far
we
back
have
can
to
you go?
start agreeing with him.
Yeah,
It
you
will
just
save a
gotta go
lot
with
of
How
time.
far back can you go with a doorbell cam?
How far back do you think they can go back?
I don't know.
As far back as you think.
I just
not
got
disagreeing with
one.
you
I just don't know
anymore.
how it works yet. So I'll have to find out.
We'll learn together because I just got one.
Have you installed it yet?
It's installed. I haven't used it yet. I don't know how it works. I just moved into my house. I can't get the TV to work yet.
Is yours installed, Josh?
No, but it's easy.
Oh, I'd love to.
Some
come
would say
over.
it's simple.
Oh, Simply Safe. Okay. Now,
I have a master's in that.
so Pat, you've got a song about phones?
Going through somebody's phone, yeah. Would you like to hear it? Snooping through your text and DMs. Found them messages from other men. Dwayne and Chico, Bill and many others. But you tell me they're just your brothers. I'm relieved and I feel so stupid. Hey, so you kiss your brothers on the lips. You say I shouldn't be snooping. Your brothers like to send dick pics. Oh, I didn't need to be snooping. Little Young Rascals for you. Early here in the morning.
You're a young rascal yourself there, Pat.
Good morning.
Lively morning show.
Yeah.
So, what was it? More women than men were
Yeah.
snooping on
Yeah.
cell phones?
82%, I think, right?
It was 82% of people admit going through.
Oh.
Women are more likely to say they snoop. 88% in comparison to men at 77%.
I have a theory on this. I think there are more women who are likely to snoop, but I think the guys who snoop. Like
really?
I'm more afraid of a jealous guy than I am of just a curious woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Now, do you have a song about the high school toilet paper controversy?
No, I do not. We didn't do a song, or you didn't ask me to do a song.
'Cause I love this
I didn't
story.
want to do a song.
Let me ask you something. Seriously, I'd like to have a
I
conversation.
give you a list every morning.
Can we have a conversation? You guys talk. I know you do.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, did you send me a list?
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
And I sent you one yesterday when the story came out.
I didn't
Tom?
notice. I was. You got here late today, so I was.
What is it you would like to say about the toilet paper story?
Nothing. I just think it's
No.
sad.
There is clearly something.
Yeah.
It was either a joke you told yesterday that you feel didn't get the response it deserved,
Or more jokes you forget that you even didn't get to.
More jokes
No,
about
the
dumps.
joke I told yesterday, I remember it was.
Oh, good.
Listen, the essence
Don't
of
you
the
have to do
story
the
was
setup?
they were upset because the boys were flushing trying to flush full rolls of toilet paper down the toilets at the school for their senior prank.
And they were threatening to take all the toilet paper out, or at least you had to go to the office and
You had to go to the
for it.
school office to ask
Right.
for toilet paper.
That's right.
Right.
So
That's a good idea, actually.
I'm sure the janitor is going, okay, you're going to be the one fishing the erasers out of the toilets. Because they're going to have to come up with some alternative.
Do you think they give you the roll when you ask for it, or what do you think?
I bet they would just issue you, 6 squares or whatever.
There's going to be a 12 square.
Yeah, there's 12 squares and a nail trimmer.
God.
In case you have to go deep.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah. Oh, he felt the need to add in case you have to go deep.
Let me find the story. This was.
You better come up with a song for this, pal.
This was at Newberry High School in Wisconsin.
Yes.
Newberry, RFD.
Their team, the Browns. Funny enough.
That's not true.
Go.
I thought it was the Dingles, Newberry Dingles.
Dingleberries.
In any event, then there's a statement from the to WIS TV.
We also pee.
We also pee.
After they said that students would not be able to have toilet paper, they issued a, quote, correction from the Human Resources Officer, Carson Ware, saying, we have not removed the toilet tissue from the restroom.
No, of course not.
So there you go.
I'm Carson Ware. Human Resources Director.
At our school, the only number 2 is going to be your pencil, my friend.
That was the joke.
Yep.
Were you shy about using the facility at your high school?
Yeah, I rarely did it. Rarely. I mean, it had to have been a kind of an emergency.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's time now to turn to the sports page. Do you have any sports songs today, Pat?
No, I'm a little gun shy today. I got in trouble for a song yesterday. So.
No, you did.
Yeah,
No, you didn't. What?
Someone told me my girlfriend's song was a little too on the nose.
Oh.
And,
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Which one was? Oh.
Yeah.
Was a girlfriend of yours told you that girlfriend song may have been a little too on the nose?
The old ball and chain?
But you saved it at the end.
I thought I did, but
Of course
maybe
you did.
Tell her to stop listening.
Yeah.
That's a dead
No, it's
end.
probably one of those things where one of her friends.
one of her girlfriends.
One of
told
her friends
and
called.
then,
Did you hear what Pat did this morning?
That was a great song. Don't let her edit
Maybe
you.
I want to see. Maybe her friend, hopped out of the car halfway through the song and didn't hear the.
That's what I told my girlfriend.
No, you know what you should have told her was, so did you learn anything from that song?
You know what? I don't want to impose on you, Pat, but I really don't remember the song from yesterday. Can you redo it? That maybe to hear that again. That
Yeah.
I'm relaxing back here. Is this one ready to go? Okay, good.
Don't act like it's his fault, you bastard.
You're talking tennis. You're talking work. You're telling me that your ex is a jerk. You mentioned yoga.
Oh, yeah.
And taking hikes. Your Facebook post got 100 likes. So your kids in college, it's going well. I'm not paying attention, but you can't tell. You started talking when I walked through the door. Don't tell me that's what your girlfriends are for. That's what your girlfriends are for. Why would I get in trouble, right?
Yeah.
Pillow talk and your bedroom decor. Yeah, don't tell me. That's what your girlfriends are for. You're talking book club. You're talking wine. Something is where you like to dine. I don't know thread counts. I can't relate. I'm just trying to concentrate. You talk a lot as you sip and chew, and I just nod. I've got work to do. You hired me to do your kitchen floor, so don't tell me that's what your girlfriends are for. That's what your girlfriends are for.
Girlfriends are full.
That's right. I'm just here to fix your broken door. Don't tell me that's what your girlfriends, that's what your boyfriends, that's what your husbands are for. Why would I get in trouble for that?
Yeah, you're the handyman. Come on.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it's rather difficult, though, for those of us that know Pat, to picture Pat as a handyman.
Well, there's that.
Yeah, Pat's the one that calls me up. Okay, which one's the hammer? Which one's the screwdriver?
Can you remember what's the most involved thing you actually successfully fixed?
Me?
Yeah.
Nothing.
You changed a light bulb? Or?
No.
No?
You haven't changed a light
I'll
bulb.
call down to the hotel lobby and have someone come up and fix the light bulb.
Oh, my God.
Bulb. I haven't done anything ever. I've washed the dish.
Have you assembled like a shelf?
Nope.
Wow.
Have you changed a furnace filter?
Never.
Well, I mean, right now you don't have to do a lot of that
No,
stuff.
I'm in an
'cause-
apartment,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
You can change guitar strings. You got that going for you.
Yeah, you can
About
do
as
that.
Handy
I
as
do
you
that.
get.
Wash
I
on
can't
a
do that.
faucet?
Okay.
What?
Nothing?
No.
You can tune a guitar.
Oh, I can.
But you can't tune a fish.
There you go. We have some sporting news to get to from Mr. McGee. Coming up, by the way, it's going to be sexy time with Alli Breen.
Email just in about Tom. You've caught the imagination of an entire country,
Now
if
what?
not the world. It's called Tom Speak.
Okay.
Here we go. Yesterday, my boyfriend, he was my boyfriend, had one of his Tom moments. He informed me that he did a sky dump of pictures to his daughter.
Meaning airdropped? Oh.
I'm a flight attendant, and his term conjured images of airplane lavatories opening up over random flyover states. It took a while to figure out what he meant was airdrop.
Yes. That's so funny. I'm joking over here.
Not sky dump.
Sky dump.
Yeah, sky dump is very unfortunate.
However, the families decided we are going to call it sky dumping from now on.
Absolutely.
And I might entertain that idea.
Yeah, that's very good. Very good. Thank you very much.
NBA last night, Nikola Jokic had a triple-double, and he made up with the Phoenix Suns owner Matt Ishbia, and by the way, Michael Porter Jr. sank 5 3-pointers.
Porterhouse.
To help the Nugs beat Phoenix 118-102. I like Michael Porter Jr. You know, I don't care for senior.
Oh, you don't like MPS?
I don't care for him. It was Jokic's 10th career playoff triple-double, breaking a tie with Wilt for most by a center in NBA history. Actually, Jokic was being interviewed by Shaq last night on the post-game show. How you doing, Nikola? And Nicole said, let me ask you something, Shaq. Did you ever have a triple-double? And Shaq goes, no, I never passed the ball. I get the ball. Enough. It's going in the hole. And Joel Embiid, the MVP, scored 33 points, and the 76ers easily took a 3-2 lead in the Eastern Conference semifinals in Boston, Tom, at the Boston Garden, beating the Celtics 115-103, third straight game, 30-point game of the series for Embiid. More sports coming up, including the NHL playoffs, including hockey names like Pavelski and Martinuk and the Kraken.
The Kraken.
And Florida Judge and Tiger Woods. They were talking, along with the ex-girlfriend. I guess she's an ex-girlfriend. And my favorite baseball name, Mookie.
Yeah,
talk about Mookie coming up.
Cool story about Mookie coming up. And you mentioned Tiger Woods. Yesterday we had a chance to talk with John Feinstein, the great sports writer. Mm-hmm. He's got a really good new book out about David Faraday. And
I printed it out yesterday. It was really cool. I
grabbed it
10% of the way. Yeah.
I grabbed it yesterday, too. He said David Faraday is the funniest athlete he's ever met. Anyway, but he did say something pretty interesting. He was talking about Tiger Woods, and he's been covering sports, for 40-some years. And his quote was like, well, of course, Tiger hates everybody. He goes, except he likes David Faraday. But then it was interesting. Tiger loves telling dirty jokes.
I could see that.
And he said that Tiger, he would, on the golf course, would put his head down, his cap down, so that the cameras couldn't see his lips and read his lips when he was doing this. Thought that was kind of...
Tiger doesn't hate waitresses.
I'm sorry, what?
Tiger doesn't hate waitresses.
Oh, there's something.
He
likes them.
Very, very much. Right now, I know that we were talking about home repair and doing this and that. And Pat, not your thing.
No.
Not handy at all. Josh, very handy. Josh, a man with some tools, but there's some stuff you just can't do, and that's where these days it's especially tough to find a handyman or whatever you need unless you incorporate something called Angie. Tell me about it, Josh.
That's right. Angie's List is now Angie, your home for everything home. Angie doesn't just get your home projects done, my friends. Angie gets them done well. Angie, my personal home expert, having served 150 million consumers to date with over 220,000 pros in their network. That means Angie is your personal home expert as well. Angie is the personal home expert for all Angie makes it easy to research, compare, and hire pros to ensure a job done well. Angie simplified finding help for home projects. I needed a cricket put on my roof. I didn't know where to start, so I went, well, I'm going to Angie. They helped me out. In just a few taps in the Angie app or clicks on the site, you can have Angie tackle your home service project from start to finish. Or maybe you're interested in getting some work done. You just want to check out prices, see who's available. You can research and connect with local pros for your specific project. Angie can help you get a fair price. Angie has projects priced up front. They clearly lay out the cost before you buy, no surprises. Angie, my go-to for all types of projects. Angie can help with hundreds of things, small repairs, major remodels. Angie, my go-to for anything I need to get done around the house. Angie will be your go-to as well. Download the free Angie mobile app today or visit Angie.com. That's ANGI.com.
Thank you very much, Josh. Interesting news about, I mentioned this earlier, about the Earth and how we're going to be more visible than ever to aliens.
Okay.
Also, going the other direction. They now think that there were human beings in North America a lot earlier than they thought.
No kidding.
We're going to find out about that, too. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
6th of May.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the news desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Kick.
He's the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Willie Griswold on assignment in Los Angeles. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Got a quick letter here.
As do I.
So do I.
I want to say a special hello to those at the Columbian High School in Tiffin, Ohio.
Oh, I've been there.
Especially to Mr. Cook, who was kind enough to write. He
Big Daddy Cook
said he would have written Chick, but Chick blocked him on Twitter.
Is that true? Well, he must have misbehaved.
Don't worry, Chick often has an amnesty day where he
I sure do.
forgives everybody.
Congrats to Don's, Mr. Cook. I can't call him Don.
It's not Don Cook?
No, it's like when you see your teachers, after 40 years, you see, and it's still, hi, Mr. Siegman. He's always Mr. to you. Mr. Cook, congratulations to you and that great class of yours in Tiffin, Ohio.
What they do? What happened?
What they do?
You didn't tell us.
You didn't read the letter.
Well, the letter's not really relevant.
What do you mean it's not relevant?
They put up with this guy, and they did such a good job. I'm telling them congratulations.
Okay.
For what?
For dealing with Mr. Cook all these years.
All right. Well,
oh my God. Okay.
If you don't want to sit on the air, will you at least pass it to us so we can see what they did?
I told you.
You have Christy having a case of the vapors.
Chick McGee blocked him on Twitter. So what does that tell you about him?
Do you know how many people Chick blocks on Twitter?
Oh,
depends on what the barometric pressure is.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. Well,
Dear Bob and Tom, we're going to change this up.
Yeah, let's get to a letter we can understand.
My wife and I have had separate bedrooms for over a decade. When it's time to...
How many girlfriends you have?
Spend time together. We have a game called Home or Away. It keeps things very interesting.
That is very fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, but aren't they both home?
Well, but the rooms are different. Home
Like
or Away.
yeah.
So one is designated home game. Oh, that is kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's an away game. By the way, I took a Viagra. It's going to go into extra innings.
There you go.
I like the way this email starts. To Josh and the rest.
Ah.
That's how I'm choosing to read that.
Oh, by the way, that was name withheld because I don't want to die.
As a zygote trucker.
Oh.
You know what that is?
He carries eggs.
He has 3 eyes.
She is a school bus driver.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. I was close.
Yes. Referring to bus drivers wanting access to tasers, I said, I bet there are a lot of bus drivers who want tasers. She says she shall maintain plausible deniability. She's been a zygote. She says she's been zygote trucking for 41 years.
Good for her.
Yes.
Putting up with kids that long.
Man, oh man.
At least as a parent, they leave at 21.
And now one of them has been tased.
Yeah.
And you can imagine how many deserved it. Once again, we had a news story about a 14-year-old boy that stole a school bus, tried to run someone over in it, had to be tased
Yeah.
after
I think this is
ramming
confusing.
a few things.
I think this is entirely confusing. Because there was another kid who saved everybody on the bus.
Right. Yeah. That was a different story
that was
last
a different
week.
kid.
Two different stories.
Well, it involved buses, and it looked like he was stealing it. He ran up and knocked the guy out of the way.
Yeah,
to
save the bus from reading into traffic.
Heart issues. And
yeah.
You know what I just realized?
Get out of the way, old man.
What'd you realize, Tommy?
I realized something. You used to always bring up a movie called The Big Bus.
Oh.
You haven't brought that up in years.
I don't know. I still don't know how it was overlooked for an Academy Award. You had Joseph Bologna, Stockard Channing.
It was a kind of a spoof of those disaster movies that were popular at the time.
They drove nonstop, New York to Denver.
Yeah.
Nonstop.
Was the whole movie taking place on a bus?
Yes. Welcome to the Oriental Lounge.
They never got gas?
It's a comedy?
Yes.
Nuclear-powered bus.
Makes fun of a lot of those, like Airport 75, right. Airport 77.
They don't have to stop.
Airport 73.
That was one of the problems. A truck hits the bus.
Ooh.
It goes over a cliff and hits the bus, and they almost have to stop. But Dan Torrance, that's Joe Bologna.
Yeah.
He says these people paid for nonstop. They're getting nonstop. So they drive the rest of the way with the truck hanging out of the front of the bus.
Wow.
Nice.
I have the big bus poster up in my garage.
Yeah, you do.
It makes me feel happy.
Good. Okay. Well,
now, after what you put me through every morning.
Fine. We have a number of interesting things going on in the world of news. In the news from the sports world, anything over there of interest?
Let's see. A petite Basset Griffon named...
It's a petite...
Basset Griffon Vendine.
Vendie, yes.
Cat Vendie. Cat.
Vendie.
Dog. Anyway, the dog's name is Buddy Holly, and he won Best in Show at the Westminster Kennel Club.
Beautiful dog.
Can you do a rip us through every day there, Pat? 1, 2, 3.
Every day.
It's getting longer, down and fast, like a roller coaster.
Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey.
It's a first for the rabbit hunting breed.
Look out the window. The ground seems to be getting closer. What's going wrong? Oh, my God. We're in the wintry field.
There's a dead rabbit. I can smell it. Buddy Holly bested 6 other finalists to capture the most prestigious dog show award in these United States.
Congratulations.
PBGVs, as they're known, are the 154th most prevalent purebreds in the country.
They're cute.
They look like little Benji dogs.
They are very cute.
Yeah.
A little bigger than a Benji. Hundreds more competed in agility, obedience, and other events. So congratulations to Buddy Holly.
Oh, little Buddy Holly's.
You know what, Buddy Holly?
Peggy Sue.
I'm sorry you were never given a chance to be a dog. You've been forced to train for this stuff your whole life. You haven't.
He's happy. His
He
tail's
hates
wagging.
it. He thinks he's happy.
It looks great.
Oh, he looks like the Shaggy Dog or the Shaggy DA.
His owner said this dog is never rattled. He is the ultimate professional.
They just let your dogs be dogs.
He was never allowed to be a puppy, but still.
Force them into this crap.
Yeah, a little fella, cute little guy.
So cute.
Hates it.
There
Just
was
wants
a French bulldog was a finalist and also a finalist last year, second year in a row.
Yeah,
lost.
Winston.
Now, are they allowed to have plastic surgery?
Yes, they can nip or tuck here to smooth things out. I don't see
a little
anything
unfair.
wrong with that.
and unethical.
Can't have plastic surgery.
They can also dye them to look like lions, or
There are no rules.
And they have to wear one of
lemurs,
those things that Pat has to wear to bed, the CPAP machine.
Many people use
Are
them.
you still wearing that thing?
I have to wear it, yeah.
Oh, nice.
what about the implant? I thought you were going to get the doohickey where they shove something in your chest.
No, just the CPAP.
Yeah.
Now, you have your lady friend.
Yeah.
That's right. She teach you. She's the new school marm, right? The lady friend.
During home games, does
There's a lot going on in my bedroom, yeah.
do you have to pop on the CPAP?
Well, I have to go to sleep with it on, yeah.
He means during sex.
No, I would never get that.
Please tell me she says, Patty.
It's time.
You want to go at it?
Let me see your weenie.
Pat, can you hear me over the thumpa of your sleeping machine?
I prefer pocket.
It's not attractive, I'll tell you that.
When we come back, did you have a song about that?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, I'd like to hear that. We can get some songs out of Pat today. Also coming up, cool news from the world of what aliens are seeing as they look down on this Earth of ours.
A farce.
Rumors.
And a really cool story about a haunted hotel in Major League Baseball. Ooh. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton sheets from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with sheets that feel breathable to sleep in. You'll experience the purest softness on night one and feel your sheets get even softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first set of sheets at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
My dad works in B2B marketing. He came by my school for career day and said he was a big ROAS man. Then he told everyone how much he loved calculating his return on ad spend. My friends still laugh at me to this day.
Not everyone gets B2B, but with LinkedIn, you'll be able to reach people who do. Get a $100 credit on your next ad campaign. Go to linkedin.com/results to claim your credit. That's linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply. LinkedIn, the place to be.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chicky boy. Chicky man.
Chicky boom boom. There's Ace Cosby. Willie Griswold on assignment in Los Angeles. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
No, I got a correction here.
No.
And I don't know. Josh, you're a word guy. Maybe you can help me with this.
I'm very good with words, yeah.
None of us are.
I've been goodly with them for many times.
Goodly?
We had a news story about a school in Wisconsin that there was some pranks done with toilet paper and I guess trying to flush whole rolls down the toilets.
Hilarious.
The authorities at the school got really upset. They decided they were going to withhold all toilet paper from students.
Yeah.
You'd have to go to the principal's office to get it. Clear heads prevailed, and they ended up not doing that. But I was saying I wonder if they talked to the janitor about this idea.
Mm-hmm.
Because, my thought was you're going to find kids trying to flush erasers down the toilet after they've used them for toilet paper. Tom, the proper term is custodian, not janitor.
Uh-oh, what's the difference?
It's from Holly in Pensacola, Florida. I don't know. Is there a distinction here?
I think custodian is just a little more
involved, I would think.
Professional, polite. Janitor may have lowly implications.
Really?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We would say custodian also when I was growing up.
Well, I would say now that I moved into my new house, I feel like I'm a janitor.
Yeah.
Really?
There's a lot of cleaning up to do. So there's a distinction. I was not aware of that.
There's not much of a distinction at all. It's
nothing wrong with being a janitor.
No, not at all. But
I believe
to a guy I did some janitorial work yesterday afternoon at my house.
Yeah.
Custodians are left-handed, and janitors are often right-handed.
Oh, is that true? Okay.
Oh, there's an interesting.
Thank you for clarifying.
Now, we were also talking about the dog show. Cute little doggy one.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy Holly.
His name is Buddy Holly.
He's never known happiness.
He's a sweet little dog.
Of course
and he's some exotic breed from France.
Yeah.
They call him like PBRV or something.
Yep,
It sounds like
that's right.
venereal disease.
I wish I lived with a normal family who didn't need attention based on what I do.
But one of the finalists was
His real name's Parvo, I think.
Which I've always said is a good name for a dog. It's just unfortunate what it means.
Yes.
Right?
Come here, Parvo.
Oh.
Really? That's a good name for a dog?
Yeah, it's a great name, but it's just awful.
Yeah.
It's a horrible disease.
I know.
Oh, God. The point is there also was a French bulldog in the finals, and I'm asking, are they allowed to do the surgery? Because those dogs have to have all kinds of attention.
I said yes.
Okay. That seems a little bit unethical, but...
I can't believe there are some of you looking at me like I'm telling the truth.
It's very...
I've I fool you every morning.
You do.
I know
About
those
6
dogs have
times.
breathing problems, and I asked if they have to wear the CPAP machines.
Yeah.
But, Pat, you do have to wear a CPAP machine, and after your surgery, you had to have a gate put up on your bed.
Yeah, side rail. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I have a new bed. It's kind of like a hospital bed.
So I was just wondering,
Moves up and down.
that's got to be
Get out of
weird.
bed.
You take a lady there.
A lot going on. Ice
Man,
packs.
that's sexy, buddy.
Heating pads. Yeah, it takes a special person like my dear Paula to put up with all this.
Uh-huh.
But oh boy, there was a lot of trial and error. Dating. Oh my gosh. Let me take you through it. Lay, lady, lay. Lay across my adjustable bed. The bed moves up and down. It's got a side rail because I fell out of bed waking up violently from what's called sleep paralysis, and I busted my right eye. Why won't you stay here?
In a bar fight.
Is it the CPAP I have on my head? I have sleep apnea, and the CPAP forces air to my lungs, allowing me to sleep better and longer. Lots of people have them. Whatever image you had in your mind, I'm guessing it wasn't the nursing home kind. Stay, lady, stay. The heating pad is for my back. I had a spinal fusion over a year ago. They put 7 titanium rods and screws in there between the L5 and the S1. Oh, I shy away. Is it the pill bottles and my cold ice pack? The ice reduces the inflammation. I also take medication for nerve pain called Lyrica, which can make me impotent from time to time. So I'll take a Cialis. Let the loving begin. My back may only last a minute or two. And then these sharp bolts of pain go shooting through my legs and feet, and the small of my back spasms, and I have to stop making love immediately. Run, lady, run. Why does this happen every time?
Thank you, Pat. That's very brave of you to discuss all of those issues.
All true.
Okay, well.
Is that one of the songs that you submitted?
No. I submitted original songs.
Oh.
Yeah.
They don't do a parody.
Oh, they don't
The
allow
International
that.
Songwriting Competition.
Results came out yesterday.
And?
I lost.
Oh, I'm sorry.
3rd place.
You didn't lose to
Sean Moore.
I did not.
Oh.
Man, there's a funny guy.
Well, who were first and second? Mel Brooks?
No, he didn't even get in the top 3.
Oh,
Well,
there
look at
go.
you.
Now, Pat has won this before.
Sure he has.
They apparently have new
Some would
judges.
say enough.
Well, they apparently have new judges because the 2 winners were extraordinarily graphic.
Really dirty.
Dirty.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
Really?
Yeah.
Really dirty.
Yeah.
Wow.
Both of them essentially jokes.
Yeah.
But dirty.
Well,
Neither-
congratulations on placing.
Neither would be arable.
Thank you.
That's great, Pat.
Tom Griswold brought to you by Sour Grapes.
No, I mean,
when you like a grape, reach for a sour grape.
because one of the tunes we submitted before,
Yeah, they gave us a little bit of
they said it
trouble
was too
with-
dirty, and it was a very sophisticated double entendre.
Yeah.
I don't know why they were upset with the use of the word blumpkin.
Well, if you
Well,
Google
Well, even a casual...
Plumpkin is bad.
Well,
Looking
not
up.
as bad as what the
true.
winners they're just outright.
I'll give us some kind of an idea.
One of them just is the F word over and over.
Yeah,
again.
a song called Closing Time, yeah.
No way!
Yeah, it just takes a couple of old jokes that they're.
Is it like Semisonic's Closing Time?
No, it's kind of a ballad about leaving the bar.
Okay.
But it's pretty dirty.
Closing.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned the contest, and Sean Morey was also, of course, an enterer. And Sean has a nice song.
Yeah, I
I
think
thought
that's
we'd
enough
feature
we have
right
to say
now
about it. Okay.
about Mother's Day.
Headphones off.
You know, it's just around the corner. Here it is. It's a short song. You'll enjoy it.
M is for the martinis you had for breakfast. O is for the officers who arrested you for neglect. T is for the tattoo of Satan on your bosom. H is for the hickeys all over your neck. E is for the 8 guys I call daddy. R is for the refrigerator you gave me to play in. Put them all together, they spell therapy. The place my mother dear sent me.
Thank you very much, Sean. Nice tribute to Mother's Day. We have a couple more coming up, but right now we return to the sports page with Chick McGee.
Oh, am I back on?
Sure.
A Florida judge appeared skeptical during a court hearing of claims made by Tiger Woods' ex-girlfriend.
I'm skeptical, he said.
No.
Oh.
You'll like
Could we hurry this
part.
along? I have a tea time.
Florida Judge Elizabeth Metzger
Well, that can't be possible.
reportedly
A
questioned.
man named Elizabeth? How weird.
Oh, my goodness.
Questioned Erica Herman, paging Mrs. Herman. Questioned her attorney during yesterday's hearing, Benjamin Hodas. Ace, last name's Hoda. Over Hoda?
Yeah. What
I used to have
happened?
a massive crush on Hoda, NBC Today Show, Hoda.
Yeah. of
Love
course.
her.
She's single now.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
That's why Ace is over. It's too easy pickings ain't for Ace.
Well, I'll be dang on. Metzger, it says here, appeared to side with Woods' attorney that the agreement requires that any legal disputes between the two be handled in private by an arbitrator, not in court. That according to the NDA she signed. Herman is seeking $30 million, saying she was illegally evicted from Woods' mansion after their breakup last October. She's also claimed sexual harassment, an allegation Woods' attorney denies. Why would you say that? He wasn't even in
But again,
jail.
she did sign a document saying she agreed to arbitration, right?
That's right.
And now she's saying...
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. I mean, these cases where these people sign something and then they go and turn it around. I don't...
Because they know they can settle out of court a lot of times.
For $30 million.
Yeah. I mean, in this case, she could, hey, I'll give you 10. All right, I'll take it.
I'll take $10 million.
Yeah.
We'll start at 30, maybe end up at 15.
How about it's 0? You signed this document. We're done.
Well, this is negotiation. There gives and takes.
Again.
Tiger, you have horror money. You could bang porn star money. Leave these waitresses and managers of restaurants alone.
Do you think he has that separate, his little account? This is whore money.
I don't know. He should.
That's the IRS 1069.
Yeah.
Those are they're professionals. They don't need NDAs. They don't do this.
Dad, can I have some money for them all? Well, I'll have to dip into the whore money.
Lord.
What about...
Text a Bella Danger. Tell her you want her to come over.
Who's that?
Well, what about...
One of the more
just off
popular porn stars.
Who's the porn star that was banging Trump, allegedly?
Stormy Daniels.
Stormy Daniels. I thought, didn't she sign an agreement and take the check and cash
You know
it?
what? You're right.
Yeah.
You can't even trust a porn star whore these days.
This is not the America that I signed up for.
Gentlemen. Coming up, we'll take a look at the National Hockey League playoffs and world records. And Mookie Betts is upset.
And a little bit of spit take theater on the way.
Really?
I love that feature.
Those guys are exciting. Right now, I want to talk. We just played a little Mother's Day tribute.
Mother.
Not all moms are perfect.
Mother.
But there are so many great ones out there. Don't you think you want to be helping out one of those great moms with a great gift, maybe doing a bunch of chores on Mother's Day? Well, here's a great gift that you got to act right now because Mother's Day is Sunday. So if you want to get this gift from Steven Singer Jewelers, today is the last day for free shipping. What am I talking about? Well, among other things, Steven Singer, who, by the way, you'll find at IHateStevenSinger.com. You're going to find those beautiful roses that last forever because they're dipped in 24-karat gold. This year is the beginning of a whole new series, the Neon series. It begins with the neon green 24-karat gold-dipped rose. It comes in a beautiful gift box. There's one right in front of Josh right now. This is a real rose dipped in actual 24-karat gold. Lasts forever. And, of course, it has Steven Singer's famous forever guarantee. Today is the last day for free shipping, so get on it before it's too late. You've got to get the orders in today before 2 o'clock Eastern Time to take advantage of this. Once again, it's IHateStevenSinger.com. Free shipping in time to arrive for Mother's Day, of course, and a free personalized Mother's Day card, a beautiful gift box, and as usual, it'll have that full lifetime guarantee. IHateStevenSinger.com. Don't forget bracelets, earrings, necklaces, etc., etc. From Steven Singer. Once again, IHateStevenSinger.com because you love that mother of yours.com. Now, also, when we come back, we have a really cool ghosts in the news in Major League Baseball for real.
Did you say goats?
He said ghosts.
Ghosts.
Like, ooh, not yeah. Okay. Ooh, not yeah.
What if there was a goat ghost?
A goat ghost.
I bet there is.
I think it would sound something like that.
Isn't the devil sometimes portrayed as a goat?
That's absolutely right.
Yeah.
Nice hooves. Where'd you get those done?
Philip?
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Every cup of Nespresso coffee is an invitation to transform your morning routine into a ritual you can treasure each and every day. Using the Virtuo Pop, a simple touch of the button freshly brews bold aromas and a rich, velvety crema layer for delicious cafe-quality coffee at home. Whether you enjoy your coffee hot or over ice, every sip, every morning is unforgettable. Nothing tastes like Nespresso coffee. Visit Nespresso.com or our app to explore our full range of easy-to-use machines and coffees not found anywhere else.
This is a message from sponsor Intuit TurboTax. Taxes was getting frustrated by your forms. Now, Taxes is uploading your forms with a snap, and a TurboTax expert will do your taxes for you. One who's backed by the latest tech, which cross-checks millions of data points for absolute accuracy, all of which makes it easy for you to get the most money back, guaranteed. Get an expert now at TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. See guaranteed details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Josh Arnold, the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hi there.
There's Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
He's in the performance room.
You know, Chick, historically...
Yeah, historically. I go the other way, but I just thought I'd switch it up. And here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom. We're back. We're on.
Hello, boys.
What were you looking at over there, my friend?
He was going through some of the overnights.
Really engrossed in whatever it was.
Some of the senior pranks that have been submitted.
Oh, boy. Yeah. We don't want to give anybody any ideas, do we?
Many are illegal.
Yeah, they managed to put a Volkswagen Beetle on the roof of their school.
That's impressive.
How the hell did they do that?
But again, the best one, Christy, you want to tell them again, the best one of all time? It
it involved what? 3 goats? Was it goats?
Apparently.
Yeah. But they had marked them 1, 2, and 4, so they continued to look for goat number 3.
Searching
really was.
for number 3.
That is a good
prank. That is a fine job.
That's almost elegant.
It is.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hold on, Bob and Tom. Well, see, that ain't where you put your Spider-Man sock. Now, go get the other sock and put on some clothes. Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie, what's going on?
Christy, your kid's out of control is what's going on.
Really? What's going on this time?
Well, he's dressing up like he's in the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh.
One sock.
Impressive.
You guys ever notice when your kid's doing something good, it's all, oh, look at my kid go. That's my son. And my son got a B in math. But when they're misbehaving or doing something dumb, now all of a sudden they belong to the other parent.
Yep.
Like, Christy, your kid's brushing his teeth with grape jelly again. You know? Your son's eating his boogers at school again, Christy.
Oh, I don't want to hear that.
Well, it's hard being a parent, is my whole point.
Yes.
And Woofy's always got, like, hard-to-answer questions that are hard to answer, like especially at bedtime.
Yeah.
Last night he asked me, is it true Oswald acted alone and didn't work for CIA?
That is a tough question.
Swear to God. And then he asked me, why are you and Mommy not together?
I knew that was coming.
Well, question 1, I'm going to have to get out some charts and graphs, and you're going to have to research the name J. Edgar Hoover and then James Files, who took the fatal shot with a Remington fireball and Mercury round. And question 2, why's come out with your mom? Because I'm Donnie Baker, the bastard maker. Welcome home. I gotta go. Put your sock down.
Lovely.
Thank you, Donnie. Those are tough questions.
Oh, no, the second one's easy to answer because he is Donnie Baker.
Okay, I stand corrected.
Yeah.
We have to go back over that way because I see Chick McGee at the sports desk.
That's right, and we had history yesterday. Los Angeles Angels two-way superstar Shohei Ohtani served up his latest helping of baseball history during his Tuesday night start against the champion Astros. During his last trip to the mound, Ohtani joined Babe Ruth as the only player to ever register 500 career strikeouts as a pitcher and 100 home runs as a hitter. Ohtani entered last night just one shy of Ruth's total, the record of 501. And Ruth was, there's some controversy. Ruth was in some places 488 strikeouts, in other places Elias says it's 501. Anyway, with strikeout number 2, Ohtani passes the Babe as the pitcher with the most strikeouts and 100 home runs. It is really, really fascinating.
Good stuff.
He continues to do.
And he's amphibious.
He is
sure
amphibious. Some innings he'll pitch with his left hand, some innings he'll pitch with his right hand. And that brings us to the National Hockey League. Joe Pavelski scored his 6th goal of the series as part of the 4-goal second period for Dallas. Stars rout the Kraken 6-3 last night in Game 4 to even the Western Conference semifinal series. And Jordan Martinook, had a goal and 2 assists. Carolina Hurricanes scored 5 times in the second period to beat the Devils 6-1 last night. They take a 3-1.
Oof, that is a tough
series lead, in the Eastern Conference semi.
Devils needed that one.
Got to support the team. Let me ask you something, Tom. Would you paint your face to support your favorite team? You don't really impress me as a face.
Hope it's not the Browns.
I bet Browns fans paint that.
That would be extraordinarily awkward and very hard to explain.
You know what? You could maybe you could just smear some. Brown,
Olivier,
brown around your
Laurence
mouth.
Olivier got away with it, but it was Othello.
Different time.
Yeah, in different times. I don't think you're going to see that again.
And he was a jolly good Othello.
Remember the middle part of that? They had that song. No one was seated. People, for he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly old fellow. Man, that was great.
Yeah, okay.
Willie Shakes wrote.
Brought the house down.
No, I don't think that you could do that.
No.
The face painting thing. No. Would you do it, Shay?
Well, yeah, you could for
Well, they have kits now with their stickers that you put on your face, and it looks really good. Professional.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When Tom sent my brothers and I to the St. Louis Blues Stanley Cup Finals, we dyed our beards and goatees, and
that was cool. That was fun.
That's it.
Yeah.
You didn't
go downstairs,
paint like a blue. You didn't dye your pubes blue.
Who would see that?
That's a real fan.
Oh, we didn't. Well, first off, I couldn't.
He doesn't have any.
Normally pubeless, but
you could get a Merkin, you non-fan.
You're right.
Hardwoods,
You're right. I should have gotten a blue Merkin.
Get some. What is that gum special spirit gum to stick it on.
You should have put a note, a musical note, right here in the middle of your forehead.
Next time I will.
For the Blues.
Yes.
Okay.
How would that be, Tom?
It'd be fun. It's a great idea.
You wouldn't do it.
Thank you very much.
No, you wouldn't.
Los Angeles Dodgers Mookie Betts refuses to stay with his teammates at a Milwaukee hotel just in case, he says, the ghost stories he's hearing are true.
Yeah, why risk it?
According to the OC Register, the Orange County, Betts will be renting an Airbnb property rather than stay at the famous Pfister Hotel.
Mr. Pfister! Oh! Mr. Pfister!
Is it PF?
Yep.
I see.
So's Mr. Pfister.
The 30-year-old
all right.
Betts said he doesn't necessarily believe in ghosts, but he doesn't want to find out the hard way that he's wrong.
Yeah.
He said, "You can tell me what happened after. I just don't want to find out myself."
Good for you, Mook.
This would be a great movie. You have him, they're checking into the whole team's checking into the hotel, and then he goes, "I'm not staying here," and he goes somewhere else, and it's the haunted Airbnb.
Yeah, for sure.
Have they done a haunted Airbnb movie yet?
I'm sure.
Or they
close.
We sure got a good price on this, honey.
What with Betsy Palmer? What lake was that?
Crystal Lake.
Crystal Lake. I'm going to go stay at Crystal Lake, where you know you're safe. The Milwaukee Hotel is one of 2 so-called haunted hotels that many Major League Baseball teams use. The other is in St. Pete, where the Dodgers will play the Rays later this season. Betts said he's stayed at both before and never experienced anything out of the paranormal, but he's not going to take a chance anymore.
Okay.
Such a great movie.
He did say, "I couldn't sleep. Every noise, I'd be like, is that something?"
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's the thing. He just couldn't sleep.
Take your bat to bed, man.
Oh, there you go.
You can't hit
what?
What are you going
to
that
do
bat'll
with
go
that?
right through a ghost.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to hit a
That
ghost.
ghost would laugh at you.
This would be
I've stayed in the Vinoy Hotel in St. Pete that they say is haunted.
The Hanoi Hotel.
The Vinoy?
Oh, not the Hanoi.
Plus, Mookie can barely hit a slider. You think he can hit a ghost? I don't know if that's true or not.
No.
It just sounded like a good joke.
It does. It sounds like one.
Yeah.
We'll have to get the Elias Research Committee on that.
Yes.
But wouldn't that be a great movie? The baseball,
Sure.
pro baseball player, or at least a good episode of like the Beverly Hillbillies, where they got the LA Dodgers.
Well, you know what?
Beverly.
It'll be a while before that's made.
Maybe Mr. Ed. Remember the great episode with the Dodgers and Mr. Ed?
Nothing.
You see his
from this-
foot sliding into home.
And you knew there was a guy with a hoof on a stick sticking it in the frame.
In those days, probably a real
A
hoof.
genuine hoof.
The
Yeah.
saddest part of it.
These are old props left over from Birth of a Nation.
So let me get this straight with you.
Yeah.
The only way you can say Hanoi in this room is if we're talking about Jane Fonda. Is that right?
No, but the Hanoi Hotel. Of
I
course,
thought
that was the famous prison.
The
Right.
Hiltons. Yeah.
Yeah, that's got nothing to do with the Vinoy, a
Hanoi
beautiful
Hilton.
hotel in
He's
St.
the one
Petersburg.
that mistook Vinoy for Hanoi.
Well, I honestly misheard.
So then you were sort of semi-listening? That's a plus.
Said the guy whose face is in his computer 99% of the time, reading stories along with us.
I'm just reading about this haunted hotel. I think it's fascinating.
Yeah, it is. It's good stuff.
And
we've got
what a
to come
great
up
name. Mookie.
Fascinating news.
It's scary.
Mookie?
Mookie. Mookie,
Spooky
Mookie, do. Mookie, do. What scared you?
The ghost at the Hotel Milwaukee.
Mookie Wilson, Mookie Betts now. I think those are the only two.
Mookie
two
Blaylock?
Mookies.
There is a Mookie Blaylock.
Pearl Jam used to be named Mookie. I can't believe I forgot that one. Mookie Blaylock. Yeah. Well, he's not a baseball player, but yeah.
But he's
a Mookie.
So, I'm sorry, what is the name of the hotel in Minnesota, Wisconsin?
in Milwaukee.
What's it called?
I got no idea.
I ain't saying it.
It was the Fister, wasn't it?
Mr. Fister! Oh! Mr. Fister!
Can we?
That is.
I have a request.
Have we had a
Can we lose that?
No. My request is the opposite of losing it. I want Mike Mark to come in here and do that noise live. I wonder if he's still got it in him.
Oh, he's he's very.
That was his famous Tommy Award performance.
Yeah.
This is just you're just hearing that
he was our go-to.
You're just
guy,
this is just the tip of the
so to speak
fist, if you
will.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to have a meeting about some of this stuff instead of just
come on.
Headlong?
Everyone's too
right
uptight these days. I can't stand it. You got to loosen everybody up. That's what we do.
The guy's clearly enjoying it. You know what? No one's being hurt.
Blaze the trail. He sounds like he's hurt.
He likes it.
I didn't invent this stuff. It's out there.
It's out there.
He believes that.
You know, Robert Mapplethorpe, the Cartier-Bresson of anuses.
I guess Mike Mark got stopped in the hallway by the general manager.
Don't you dare step in there.
Something happened.
I guarantee you something. Don't go there.
We need to keep the show going.
Okay, well, let's keep going here. I want to do another Mother's Day tribute, if you don't mind.
Oh, with Pat?
No, this is... Oh, do you have one for us, man?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, you're doing so well.
Oh, thank you.
This is the great show Spit Take Theater.
Hello and welcome to Spit Take Theater. Yes. This week's Spit Take Theater presentation, A Death in the Family.
Hey, listen, thanks a lot for letting me stay here until we get Mom's memorial service put together.
Oh, no problem.
Really appreciate it.
After all, you're my little brother.
Well, thanks. It's
okay.
Man, it's just all so sudden. Last time I talked to her, she was in great health.
No, she was sick. Kind of sick, but she just wasn't one to complain, really.
I had no idea.
Listen, I enjoy you, being here. Kind of lonely here without Mom around.
I bet. It's probably pretty quiet around here, huh?
Yeah, it's very, very quiet.
And by the way, this is delicious. I didn't realize what a cook you are.
That is good, isn't it?
Oh, it's one of the best meals I've had in a long time. Meat is most unusual.
More peas?
No, none for me, thanks. Listen, while we're on the subject of Mother, something I've kind of been needing to tell you.
What's that?
Well, I've got a confession to make. I never really cared for Mother.
You never really cared for Mother?
I mean, I know I never talked about it, but...
What do you mean? You've had 2 helpings.
This has been Spit Take Theater.
More peas?
Join us next week for another edition of Spit Take.
Excellent performance.
Yes, sir.
There he is.
It is good, isn't it?
Hey, Mark, pull up a microphone there, buddy. We were talking about you. I don't know if you heard it.
Mark is too modest to mention.
Far too modest.
His Tommy Award-winning performance, and we are unable to play the entire Mr. Fister piece due to the fascist organizations.
Can we play Viagra?
Run probably not. That run the radio censorship people in Washington D.C. while they're whoring around, pissing away our money. We have to be careful what we say on the radio.
That's good. Insult them. See if we get someone sending us a letter. That's a good idea.
I'll get their email.
Okay.
Now, can you do it? Do you want to do this as along with the original? Yeah, there we go. You want to do another take? Make sure the mic's working.
Yep.
Damn, that was good.
I'll go 3, 2. I won't say the one, but I'll point.
Shut up and let him do it.
3, 2. Okay, here it is now with now. Can we roll the okay, here we go. There it is.
Mr. Fister. Oh, Mr. Fister.
Oh, I missed it.
Oh.
Okay, roll her back. Okay. Take 2.
Mr. Fister. Oh.
Yeah, you nailed it. Wow.
You still got it.
Thank you. Checks in the mail.
Didn't have to lip sync that one.
And I'm glad to know you're not a method actor.
Oh, jeez.
There we go. Now, time to get back to the sports desk.
Huh?
Get back.
Stupid
Get back.
record.
Get back to Mr. Chick McGee.
A professional snow skier claims that he has set a new backflip record.
He claims.
So this is not a world record.
No.
It's someone who's claiming they have.
I did it.
That's where.
Oh, it's really
where
cool.
We are.
You weren't watching.
These guys are having a blast.
Snow skiing, and they're heroes.
They were up and down the skis. Well, how much money did you make while you were on the slopes? Millions of dollars. Me too.
No, these are just a bunch of bros having a good afternoon. They take shovels and they make all these little ramps. And this guy does 9 backflips in a row off these little ramps. They made him with shovels. Took them 4 hours to make the course.
Jackasses were kids. They put those ramps up in front of their house with their bikes.
They ruined the neighborhood.
And wouldn't let you ride the bike because they said you were too fat.
I don't want to. Yeah, exactly.
You'd pop the tires. Fat
Yeah, you'll probably break our ramp because the wood is.
Way to go.
You break wood, fatty.
Hey, are you two fatties reliving your childhood? Is that what's going on over there?
I don't want to hear this story unless the word paralysis is in it.
Andre Rigettli remains in serious condition.
Spaghetti Rigettli's is nothing?
Andre Rigettli able to land 9 backflips in under 30 seconds.
So what they've done is they've taken a strip of
please explain it
snow, and they've built little ramps like every 15 yards, and then he hits them in a row and does a backflip each time.
Okay.
It's really
so he
cool.
doesn't do 9 backflips with one jump.
Well,
no.
That's what I thought it was.
Thank you.
Boy, that could go very wrong.
Right.
Oh, well, so what? You want a record or not?
So this guy just kept hitting ramps and doing backflips?
Yeah, they built them. They took some shovels and they made
So any skier could do
3 foot high.
Yeah.
No.
So the hard part is building the ramp.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
That took all day.
They're out there having fun.
I don't care.
Yeah, no one cares.
I want to have fun in here by doing stories that aren't
Have you
that.
ever seen anyone ski on moguls, Josh?
Moguls?
Have you? Yeah, but we're back to the relatable world of Tom.
Well, Josh, this is for people who take a break and actually go outside on occasion.
You know I go outside.
And they ski on moguls. I've seen a guy on moguls probably broke this record, not on purpose.
Explain to 85% of us what moguls are.
Real bumpy slopes. When you hit them, you go flying.
And they're ridiculous. Why are they there?
They look like they suck.
They do suck.
They are there to support orthopedic surgeons to do knee surgeries.
You have to go really slow and traverse. It's awful. Awful.
This event, don't think of a guy going on a giant ski jump. Think of this is like the hurdles. Not
Like
the
the
high,
high
not the high dive.
Any skilled
We will have part 2 of this world record coming back, and if I don't have another nervous breakdown because of part 2,
yes,
let me back that up. I am going to have another nervous breakdown because of part 2 of the story, which is the whole story is ridiculous. And these last 2 paragraphs, if you will, are really ridiculous.
Pat, you need another song out of you today. Do you have any stories about koalas?
Koalas, no.
You mean songs?
How about, what did I say?
You said stories. I do have a mom song, though, if you'd like that.
Okay, and then how about Velveeta cheese?
I have a Velveeta cheese, yes.
Good. Oh, good. We have Velveeta cheese.
How about koala? K-O-A-L-A? Koala.
Oh, K-O-L-A, koala.
Koala.
Oh, I got one for you.
K-O-A-L-A?
We got a really good meteorite song.
Yes. I meant to send you that. You have that?
Yeah, I got the story. That's coming up. I'm very excited. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules. Or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Speedway.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Pat Godwin at the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold, the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Yeah.
I'm Chick McGee.
Yeah, you are.
With World Record Part 2, and here's Tom Griswold.
Before we get to that, some people really pay attention. We were talking earlier about Pat Godwin's many skills. Fine musician, fine writer.
None of them are
great dad.
Having to do with a house or repairs.
Pat is not at all handy.
No.
I have told the story many times about receiving a phone call from Pat years ago. His heat wasn't on, and I said, "Well, is it gas or electric?" And he didn't know. Yeah, he had to walk through his apartment to figure that out, and I still don't know how you wouldn't know because you'd have a gas bill. Never mind. The point is, Pat barely knows a screwdriver from a hammer. But we were talking about this earlier, and you did mention that you can't do anything, but you did say that you once washed a dish.
Yeah, I'll wash a dish. Not even good at that.
Benjamin from Kalamazoo.
Benny.
Listens very carefully.
Didn't you have a girl in Kalamazoo?
He goes, you guys were talking about Pat fixing things, and Pat mentioned he washed a dish. Is that the cast iron skillet that he ruined that time with his ex?
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't an ex. It was a guest.
I was staying with a comedian and his wife. That was his wife's cast iron skillet. She had for like 30, 40 years.
She'd been keeping it oiled and
I didn't know you
seasoned.
did that.
Yes. Your grandmothers usually pass those down to their grandkids. Yeah.
The more you cook in it, the better the
Better
food
it
tastes.
is.
And I Brillo'd that son of a gun. Got all that crap out of there.
And you said, as you were doing it in your head, you were thinking, boy, they're really going to appreciate this.
That was Mike Stankiewicz, and his wife was mad.
Wow.
Man.
That is so funny.
Yikes. Well, thank you for remembering that, Benjamin. You got it. And now, we were doing a cool world record where these guys built this little ski run. And they did 9 backflips.
It gets worse, if you can believe that.
Okay.
A professional snow skier claims he set a new backflip record on skis. Andrei Ragetelli was able to land 9 backflips in under 30 seconds. It is unclear whether this was a Guinness World Record attempt and whether Ragetelli broke a previous record.
Okay.
He said, okay, we can say we have officially a world record because I don't think there's anyone out there who did more than 9 flips in 30 seconds.
Oh,
Pure
my.
conjecture, speculation.
Half-assed at best. Unbelievable
if it had been a skateboarder, we wouldn't talk about it.
Oh, this,
or a snowboarder.
Since it's skiing.
Oh, my gosh.
Hippie weirdo freak.
These guys are having a blast. It looks like fun. And it's toward the end of the ski season, so there's almost no snow anywhere. It looks like they're skiing in a Kohl's parking lot in Florida. But you keep going, guys. It looks like fun. What else you got?
Tom Larry has written us.
Tell it, Larry.
Dear Radio Kings and Queens.
Oh.
This is Larry in West Palm Beach. Oh, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
This morning, while loading my truck up, leaving a hotel parking lot, I had the doors open and my phone connected to the Bluetooth. Mm-hmm. Unexpectedly, with many people pouring out of the hotel, the truck started blaring Mr. Fister.
You're welcome.
I'll remember the looks I got for a while. Oh, boy. Mr. Fister.
I don't think I remember.
Mr.
what-
Fister couldn't he be like
Mr.
one of
Fister
Superman, like there was Mr. McClipsopix, whatever it was? Remember
Mr. Fister could be the faucet guy. He could be.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, P-F-I-S-T-E-R.
Mr.
They're
Fixer.
faucets.
Mr. Fixer.
But Fister
call
is
us
a
quit.
brand of faucets.
Right.
So
Fister is.
Christy makes a great point. They could have a mascot, Mr.
Sure.
Fister, and it'd have this huge right-handed fist.
And they would have a...
Like
jingle.
Hellboy.
And they'd have a guy looking really concerned.
Yeah, yes.
Looking behind him.
You have a plumbing problem? No.
Well, we shoved this up your ass. You won't worry about your plumbing.
Yeah.
Is that sports?
Nope. Get a load of this one.
All right.
Just the first sentence. A Cleveland, Ohio man who calls himself Dr. U.R. Awesome
Oh, Doctor, you are awesome.
attempted to break 5 Guinness World Records over the weekend. Once again,
Lofty.
attempts. WJW, you get hits all day long. Reports that Dr. Awesome, also known as Mr. Gary Perlman. Of course, Gary, in his mild-mannered job as an accountant, is Dr. You Are Awesome. Tried to achieve the record titles for tallest freestanding soap bubble.
Oh, jeez.
Tallest free-floating soap
I
bubble.
love these guys. You ever seen these guys?
And several other records. No.
Yes,
No.
they can like make a giant bubble. They can step into it.
Oh, it's so cool. I saw a guy doing this last summer. He made these bubbles. They're like blimps. Yeah, this guy's inside this giant bubble.
Listen to him. He's like he's seen Santa Claus.
Oh, it's great.
All you have to do is stand inside the big circle and
No,
lift
it takes.
It
You
is.
got to have special wands. You got to have special fluid. This is a science.
Evidence of the attempts will
Sure.
be submitted to Guinness for verification because, once again, these are just attempts. These aren't world records.
And Mr. You Are Awesome thinks that...
He sat a tallest freestanding soap bubble and the tallest free-floating
What the hell
soap
does
bubble.
Oh, when I didn't mean any disrespect. It's Doctor.
Is it doctor?
He went to doctor school for a very long
Wait a second. I mean, we've got some people around here who call themselves doctor. Remember, when you used to be the sports doctor?
I still am the sports doctor.
Dr. You Are Awesome is a bubble artist and entertaining performer. That's how his
Oh,
got his own website.
I wonder if I can get this guy down here.
Sure, you could. Of course you could.
You know
Be
what?
kind of visual, I guess.
You know what? I would be on board if you got this guy down here to be.
We
on the
couldn't even
show.
do it in this room because you got to have more room than that. These bubbles would go to the ceiling.
I don't believe that.
Good. I don't want him in this
He's
room.
a he calls himself a bubbleologist.
And
Boy, that's
it's
a
also
word.
it's like a track meet. There could be wind aided. I mean, there's all kinds of issues going on.
And Blaze Rhinds, Rynds.
All right.
Blaze, Blaise, a rising star, an outstanding performer in the bubbling community, joined Dr.
So
Awesome
he's bubbling under as
for
the
the
next
attempt.
star.
I think Blaze is a lady, actually. Physicist Thomas Altman, who wrote the book on bubbling,
He did he?
was the certified Guinness calculator for measurement who witnessed all the bubble making.
Genius of science. The guy's a physicist.
That's what he says.
Failed at something to become the bubble guy.
Oh, no, I'm sure bubble
Hey.
technology probably will be. You'll wait till they discover the link between bubble technology and clean nuclear energy. Then you'll stop. You'll stop
He
your
has-
bitching. So he saves the world from global
You'll
warming.
stop your bitching.
It's hard to save
Book
the
the
world
good
from a
doctor
myth.
for any event that needs a prescription for fun.
Oh, all right.
I'm telling you, I love these guys.
Doctor, does he have a website?
Yeah, Doctor, you are awesome.
Of course he
The kids are losing their minds just because
Yeah.
he's got these gigantic
Look at-
bubble guns.
Look at that thing.
That
This is so much fun. I'd
That
love to
looks
do
like the Hulk had an orgasm.
it
It
looks
does.
like it's very Spider-Man-y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very Spider-Man-y
Look at that.
and
Let me coach your kids in this.
Oh, God, that's the best. Can you imagine being able to Spider-Man a group of kids like that? They're going by on their bikes and whoosh, all of a sudden they're all eaten up in these giant bubbles.
what is wrong with
They
you?
get to come out, but not for a while. Scare them.
Teach him a lesson.
We were
right?
trapped.
So
It's coming up. Is that sports, by the way?
yes, God, my God, please, yes.
You know, I haven't decided yet. We might have sports.
We have.
when we come back.
We've got a guy dead in a freezer. We got to get a jet ski in the news.
Yeah.
In a very odd way.
I saved you that one.
Meteorite
Got it.
Dust off the meteorite song.
Updated.
And a new dad in the news. I think you're going to like that story.
Going to
even though
Doctor,
it's
you are awesome.
Mother's Day. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. It's tax season, and we're all a bit tired of numbers. But here's one you need to hear. $16.5 billion. That's how much the IRS flagged for possible identity fraud last year. Now here's a good number. 100 million. That's how many data points LifeLock monitors every second. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it. Guaranteed. Save up to 40% your first year at LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
Take your plans out of the group chat and get long weekend ready in new Abercrombie. From day to night, pack new outfits for every part of your itinerary. Grabbing brunch? Throw on the A&F Mila dress. Then head to your dinner reservation in their new bubble hem mini dress. And yes, permission to overpack for pics with the girls. Abercrombie's best-selling Scarlet Squirt deserves a post in your feed. Your plans are worth it. Shop Abercrombie's new long weekend collection online or in store.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in that performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Yeah.
He's the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. He's got that Ace Cosby joke of the day any minute. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold, evidently pouring ice or something into another cup.
Getting his beverage just right.
Yeah,
Why not?
That's right.
You deserve a good beverage.
I'm not sure if we've concluded the famous Bob and Tom Sportscast. However, at this point,
Bob and Tom
I'm going to start coming in at 8.
Chick McGee's Sportscast. Oh boy. Bitch when it's too short, bitch when it's too long. Is that
I
what
have
I'm hearing?
heard some whining in my day.
Yeah.
Wow. What do you think about
I did
that?
have a whole nother hour planned.
Go ahead.
Josh, your thoughts?
I got 99 problems, but a
Bitch.
bitch ain't one.
Bitch. Bitch.
You can rely on the old man body. It's a
Bitch.
girl, but it's gone.
Bitch. Bitch. The bitches. Bitch. Bitch.
Just a short medley.
I'll send that to my mother on Mother's Day.
A little tribute.
No, just because it would be sad that she raised.
Right.
I did better than that. I know you did, Mom.
Okay. Time now for a palate cleanser.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, chick.
Yeah.
What do you call a lazy position?
What do you call a lazy position?
No, position.
Oh,
Physician.
what do you call?
I speak Ace.
Hang on a second. Hang on. Edit point. Edit point. What do you call a lazy physician, Ace?
Dr. Doolittle.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
No. No, you're laughing too loud.
If I could talk to the animals, yeah.
Would that be
just
better if it
imagine
were, what do you call a lazy veterinarian?
Well,
I'll listen to him polishing it up.
No, I don't think it can be polished.
No, I
think
like
that's
that.
one turd that's going to just
No.
stay and keep all its
Sweet.
fecality, if you will. Is that sports?
Kids can tell that at school today.
Yes,
it's
it
very
is.
sweet.
Hey, Lucky, this is what you farted for.
Ugh.
Oh, good for you.
my little neighbor, one of the little neighbor girls came over yesterday.
Yeah?
I sit on my porch and read.
I bet you do.
And sometimes yesterday it was just me and a coffee out on my porch. And here she comes out her front door, looks both ways very well, across the street, runs over. She's about 5. And she is just talking, just telling me all about her day and everything. Very delightful. And she goes, and she was saying that her house isn't fair.
Why
Because
isn't it fair?
In her house, there are 2 girls and 3 boys, and it's not fair.
Ah.
And I said, well, you should tell your dad, I said, tell him that girls rule and boys drool.
Ah.
And she goes, and she laughed. She goes, I can't say that to my dad. She goes, by the way, my dad says that girls stink, but he's the one that farts all the time. He stinks. Well, yeah, that isn't fair, is it?
She's going to be a reporter.
Yeah.
In the news, Dad farts.
Did her mom even look outside? And
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she came over.
I thought she was
Are
going to
they
say,
worried about her?
And my mom and dad say I'm not supposed to come over here and talk to you.
It was a delight. It was a lovely visit.
How old is she? 5?
5, yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Aw, that is
Wandered
sweet.
around the neighborhood.
What happened to the kid that was riding his bike in your yard? Is he gone?
The tripwire worked.
Okay.
Oh, that's exciting.
No, they're still around.
Now, we've been doing a little bit of a Mother's Day celebration.
Mother.
Do you have a Mother's Day song? Pat?
Yeah, I do. I have Mom's Little Secret.
Okay. Well.
Oh, that's right.
All right.
Was she Ben Kennedy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
That is the joke, yes?
Yeah. Your
Maybe
dad
we'll postpone it then. Now that
So in
we've
trouble now.
I saw how in trouble I am.
really
there's
something.
another little something. Perhaps this is another tribute to moms out there.
Your house is a mess, and you feel like you never have enough time to clean the way you'd like. Have you ever considered using a maid service?
A maid service?
Friggamall Industries Domestic Service Division is proud to announce the newest innovation in household help.
Oh, hi. You must be the new maid.
I sure am.
Oh, great. Come on in.
Oh, my. This place is a mess.
Well, yeah, it's pretty bad. I live alone. I never have time to...
You live alone?
Yeah.
A fine-looking man like you should be married. How old are you, 26, 27?
It's a maid service unlike any other.
Pick those underwear up off the floor.
What?
You heard me. There is no excuse for this place looking like a pigsty.
Hey, look, I hired you to...
And when you're finished with the bedroom, I want you to roll up your sleeves and get started on those dishes.
This is my bowling night.
Well, I've got news for you, young man. You won't be going anywhere until this place is spick and span.
Yes, it's the maid service that guarantees your house will be clean to your liking because you'll actually be doing all the cleaning yourself.
I'll get it.
Hey, wait, that's my phone.
Hello? No, I'm sorry. He's too busy cleaning to come to the phone right now.
What the hell are you doing? Answer my phone.
That's it. You're grounded.
Grounded? Jeez, she sounds just like my mom.
Exactly. That's why we call our new maid service the Just Like Your Mom maid service. Just like your mom maids know what's best for you. The sooner you learn that, the better off you'll be.
Look, lady, I'm paying you $250 a week, and all you're doing is nagging me until I clean up my apartment?
Well, if you do what you're supposed to do around here, I wouldn't have to nag you.
Call Just Like Your Mom maids and see what a steadying influence and a firm hand can do for your housekeeping skills. And be sure to ask about our other services, including Just Like Your Dad Lawn Care Service and our very popular Just Like Your Mother-in-Law Travel Trip Planners.
Now turn left right there at that pretty yellow house on the corner. Then right up there at that vacant lot with the lilac bushes. Now slow down. For heaven's sakes, you're going to get a speeding ticket.
Just Like Your Mom maids. Call us today while you still have your phone privileges.
Moms everywhere to be remembered on this Mother's Day.
Yes.
Let's talk to a mom right now. She's Christy Lee. What have you got over there?
Kind of a sports-related story, but I didn't give it to Chick. Police in Alabama pulled over a man driving a jet ski down a highway. The Daphne Police Department said officers received multiple 911 calls about a guy driving a jet ski on Highway 98. According to authorities, the vehicle was tagged and street legal. Officers sent the man with a warning and instructions to get a helmet. Apparently, he has modified this jet ski to be able to go down the street.
So there are wheels?
Not normally.
Right. But
I need to see a picture of this.
Obviously, he added wheels. I wonder if it's one of those things where he can drive it right into the water then.
Whoa.
That'd be
Do
super cool. That'd be
They
James
have a boat
Bond
like that. Wasn't there a boat car like that?
Sure, the duck boats.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
I don't recommend getting on them.
They're the heat pumps of conveyance, though. They really don't.
No, there was sort of
one.
a sporty version of this in the, I want to say, late 50s, early 60s.
You can do it in Disney World. You can still get in those cars and they drive around the lake. I did that not too long ago.
Really? Yeah, there's. I've seen a couple of them. They didn't really take off. I think it was going to.
Many end in disaster.
You know, if you want, you can either have a good car or a good boat. Trying to combine the two never really works. But Yeah, this is. There's a photograph. I can't tell. It looks like obviously this guy's modified the jet ski.
He has to have.
I mean, they're
right?
essentially scooters.
Yeah, but I mean, if you see the picture, though, it doesn't.
You don't know how it's going?
No, I don't know how he did it. I mean, see, look, it looks just like a regular jet ski.
Yeah, that's wild.
I don't know.
Well, can't you drive a snowmobile in the water for a little bit?
You can drive a diesel truck on the water
I know that if you're on ice.
No, they
it
skip.
does just
I've
fine.
seen them race, and they skip
No kidding.
over the water
They have
and
skipped
stuff.
over?
Yeah, and then
You know how heavy a snowmobile is?
You got to get right to land, but
this isn't like a cartoon where when you walk off a cliff, you don't fall till you notice that you're
I'm pretty sure
not
it
on
is.
terra firma.
Okay. Bathe in your ignorance. That's fine.
All right.
Right now, does this guy? It's legally licensed though.
Yeah,
I would have liked to have been at that.
fully tagged and street legal, according to
DMV.
this account.
Do you have to have a life jacket?
That was kind of the
Sure,
joke.
so
Yeah.
you can't drive this thing without wearing a flotation device.
Has a small light bar in front, turn signals, chrome side mirrors. While not visible, the jet ski has brake lights to operate on the road. I don't know
I
how
still
he
want
did
to know
it.
if you can drive it in the water. That'd be.
I was on a wave runner for the first time this past weekend. And Tom, did you know they recommend you wear these neoprene shorts? Because there are labels all over it that say if you fall off the back of this thing, or if you can get severe, the term was severe rectal and or vaginal trauma.
Really?
Apparently the water just shoots right up you and tears things.
Whoa.
Because of the water? The
Scared
water
the hell
tears
out of me.
things?
So now I got to get those wetsuit shorts.
Vaginal trauma sounds like
You're not
the
gonna
show
get
that
that.
comes on after The View.
Hang on a second. So you fall off the jet and it shoots water up.
Either landing in the water that way or the fact that the water's shooting out of the, I don't know.
That sounds dangerous. Yeah.
Oh, you want me to maybe knock you off a wave?
Right now, I want to get back to the topic we were talking about with Pat earlier, which is home repair. And this is where Josh is currently doing a bunch of stuff. And you needed some help and didn't know where to look. And then you found Angie. Tell me about that.
That's right. I looked up Angie's List because we're all familiar with that. Well, Angie's List is now Angie, your home for everything home. Angie doesn't just get your home projects done. Angie gets them done well. Angie, your personal home expert. Angie's served 150 million consumers to date with over 220,000 pros in their network. In other words, you're going to find exactly who you need to work on whatever it is you need done. I love Angie. Angie makes it easy to research, compare, and hire pros. Angie simplified finding help for home projects in just a few taps in the Angie app or clicks on their website. You can have Angie tackle your home service project from start to finish. Or maybe you're interested in getting something done. I know I need some new siding. Actually, Oskay kind of knows about this stuff, and he grew up in a family of siders, if you will. And he said, man, you got some siding issues here. Water's going to get back there. You're going to want to get that taken care of sooner than later. Well, I can't do it myself. I have no idea how to do it. Angie is the place for me. And Angie can help you get a fair price for your project. That's big. No surprises, no sticker shock at the end of the project. They have projects priced up front. They clearly lay out the cost before you buy. Angie, my go-to for all types of projects, whether they be small repairs or major remodels. Angie can help with hundreds of things. My go-to for anything I need to get done around the house is Angie. Download the free Angie mobile app today or visit Angie.com. That's ANGI.com.
Thank you very much. Coming up in the news, Christy Lee.
Coming up, we'll have meteorite in the news. We also have a new vaccine effort for koalas. And I found the answer to why the jet ski was how they do this. They take a jet ski hull and just set it on top of a small motorcycle.
Aha. All right.
Yeah.
Aha.
I can send you the instructions if you'd like to build your own.
I'm surprised they didn't try to crowbar a world record into this nut.
Coming up, we have robbing a bank
with a walker
while you're on a walker. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
It's time to rewrite the vacation rules. With Royal Caribbean, your family can look forward to just about anything. Break the thrill barrier, roaring down the tallest water slide in North America. Jump into breathtaking jungles and jaw-dropping coves. Vibe off the charts on our private island Perfect Day at Coco Cay. and end the day knowing things are just getting started. Because this isn't just any vacation. This is all the vacations. Come seek the Royal Caribbean. Ships Registry, Bahamas.
BTW, FYI. Visit Nexplanon.com RN to learn about Nexplanon. It's an adjustable implant, 68 milligrams radio pain. Or ask your HCP IRL. Okay, TTYL.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Welcome. Once again, coming up, Sexy Time with Alli Breen. Talking about your love trouble, seeing if we can fix those.
Okay.
For you. But right now, we turn to the news desk with Christy Lee. What have we missed?
A suspected meteorite crashed into a home in central New Jersey. Police in Hopewell Township said no one was injured and there was no serious damage after the black, potato-sized rock punched a hole in the roof of the home and landed in a bedroom.
Man,
potato-sized rock.
Yep. The metallic object measures about 4 by 6 inches, weighs about 4 pounds. The family plans to meet with an astrophysicist who will further examine the object. Susie Kopp, whose family owns the home, told KYW-TV
that's us.
that the rock was still warm when she touched it. Officials.
Wait, whoa.
The rock was still warm when she touched it.
Yeah.
Bust through the roof of the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that's scary.
Yeah.
Officials.
Did you ever see the pictures of this woman who was hit by a meteorite?
No.
Back in like the 50s.
Did she live?
Yeah. And she had like a bruise on her hip that was as big as a dinner plate. It was nuts. It was black.
Wow.
She turned it into a serpent.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Officials suspect it is related to the current meteor shower called the Eta Aquarids.
Okay. So you're in New Jersey. Free skylight.
Yeah.
Right in the bedroom, though, because that could have been...
deadly.
Yeah, really.
Honey, so help me God if I'm not telling you the truth. May a meteorite crash through the ceiling.
Kind of a Tony Soprano feel to this whole thing. Yeah, New Jersey.
It's the one connection.
It's a pretty good connection.
Same state.
When you're in New Jersey, you get a hot rock through your roof. You're thinking, either I forgot to pay the bookie or it's a meteorite.
I'm glad it didn't go through the toy room where my kids play with their toys. Where my wife sleeps.
Little Godfather for you. Now, Pat, I know you have a meteorite tribute. Is that correct?
I do indeed, man. Baruch. Here we go. Living in New Jersey, listening to Springsteen, and this rock flies right by my head. Oh, no. A meteorite. Here we go. I call up my agent at Farmers Insurance. J.K. Simmons put up quite a fight. Not covered for a meteorite. All right, here we go. Wait, one more. Little prophecy for you. In the 2046 on February 14th, a huge meteor will come our way. Oh, good, I hate Valentine's Day. I do hate that.
That took a weird turn.
No joke.
Thank you very much.
That's what they're saying, though. Big meteor coming.
Really?
What year?
2046, yeah.
2046, okay.
Oh, they got it down to the day?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's fascinating.
Yeah, they're very good.
AI will have killed us all off by then, so we'll be fine.
True.
Okay. You mean Al?
Well, you can call it Al.
You can call it Al.
Dear Chick, you are right.
Oh.
You can skip water on a snowmobile.
How about that?
As long as you don't get the belt wet, you can go until you run out of fuel or slow down. It's an odd feeling, but yeah, they will skip across the water.
That's got to be an odd feeling.
You
That's
cannot
pretty cool.
do
That's
that.
from Kenny in Farmersville, Ohio. I've seen it. It
All
doesn't
right.
sound safe, but I've seen it.
We don't recommend it, but it can be done.
Certainly not.
Whoa. Scientists are saying the Earth could soon be more detectable by aliens thanks to cell phones.
I knew it.
A team of researchers simulated radio leakage from mobile phone towers and predicted that the detectability of our mobile systems will increase as we move to much more powerful broadband systems.
This is terrible.
Scientists suggest that there are likely some advanced civilizations out there with sensitive receiving systems.
Likely.
That may, quote, be capable of observing the human-made radio leakage.
Radio licky.
You're listening to a little bit of radio licky.
Coming up,
coming
Kissville.
from planet Earth. If you'd like to read more, you'll find it in monthly notices of the Royal Astronomical Society.
A fine publication.
Yes.
But
Go to your local library.
did you hear the scientists said likely?
Yeah,
not
likely.
possible, but likely. This is astounding news.
So are they going to get the radio waves like years later, or do they get them
due to the great distances?
Yeah, I would think.
Well, it depends on where they are.
Yes, I mean, but their space travel has to be very sophisticated to where they could arrive here much faster than we can travel in space.
Hasn't that always been the big theory? Is that the I Love Lucy reruns are out there floating in space?
Yeah, right. Everything we say is out there floating in space.
Yeah, we didn't attack because they heard War of the Worlds. So they've already been taken care of.
Yeah. Oh well, they beat us to it.
They're gone. Wow. That's pretty cool, though. Who would have thought that the cell phone towers are the ones emitting all the radio?
Those of us in the know.
Really?
Have been trying to warn everybody about this for a while.
Okay.
Yep. Especially now with 5G. That's boy.
That's the bad one.
Yeah.
That's going to get the aliens on our ass.
Well, it's already caused a lot of.
What about all the light in it?
A lot of trouble.
We should turn our lights off.
What's the name of that movie where they come and they...
Mars Attacks?
Mars Attacks.
Oh, that's a great movie.
And they vaporize everybody.
They're friendly at first.
Yeah.
They are friendly until they release the doves, and they think that's a sign of aggression.
Yes, the doves.
Some hippie inadvertently. And then you would like Mars Attacks, Tom.
Have you not seen
Is
that?
that the one with Jack Nicholson?
Yeah.
He's the president, isn't he?
Yeah, he plays two roles, and one of them is the president.
God.
I haven't seen it. I'll have to check it out.
The spaceship comes down. And
Just for the noise the aliens
this
make.
giant arm extends with a giant bowling ball, and they bowl down Easter Island statues.
Pretty good.
It's very silly.
New research out there indicates on the other end of the spectrum that humans may have arrived in the Americas 26,000 years ago, about 10,000 years earlier than previously thought.
My gosh.
After analyzing DNA samples, scientists found evidence of at least 2 migrations from northern coastal China to the Americas. The discovery helps to explain archaeological similarities between the Paleolithic peoples of China, Japan, and the Americas. And that's all found in cell reports.
Even that long ago, our borders were weak.
Yeah.
I mean, my gosh, can we build the wall?
So 26,000 years ago.
Yes.
Build that wall.
I was taught in school that 26,000 years ago, Americans drove Ford F-150s across the Bering Straits. They froze. And we took over. That's what happened. Wow. That's interesting.
Is that right?
Have they... What I don't... Well, I guess that would be problematic.
What's that?
So wasn't there an ice age involved in this? And weren't they trying to get away from... The reason they migrated was because there was an ice age over there in China that they were trying to get away from the grizzly bears.
Like the polar bears and stuff?
The polar bears.
No kidding?
Get the hell out of there. Head down here.
I don't know.
Really?
I didn't know if it was just pure exploration or if they were escaping something.
Yeah, and then I know they uncovered an ancient casino.
Wow. Yeah, that...
Yeah, people like to ramble. They just wandered over.
Easy.
Yeah, easy's right.
Easy like a Sunday morning.
A Michigan cannabis company is expanding its line of subscription boxes. The company is known as Hi Hello. They initially launched 2 subscription boxes in January, and now the company is adding 4 more options due to growing popularity.
We're gonna call it Hi Hello.
So is this like what is it, Harry and David Fruit of the Month thing?
Delivered every month, Tom, the boxes offer you a curated cannabis experience if you are a customer.
It's curated cannabis experience.
Some of the new boxes include an edibles box, which contains a mix of chocolates, gummies, drinks, and tinctures.
Pat, have you ever had an edible box?
Most of them have been edible. Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
A couple. All right.
You do remember one specific one.
Yeah.
Don't
we all do.
Oh, no, yeah. There's always that one.
Wow.
Put that in a hot tub, though. That's good eating.
Oh, man.
Putting my face into a garbage can.
It tastes like sugar.
Back to our cannabis.
You've been eating durian fruit?
Some of the other boxes include the newbie box. Stop.
In other words,
collection that quote,
the gateway.
Yeah, that one's free, right?
Yeah.
It erases newbies into the love of cannabis with one overstuffed pre-roll, a pack of mini rolls, 2 smooth edibles, and 1 vape card.
What's a mini? I don't understand. A mini roll. What does that mean?
Like a small joint.
I see.
Like a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then there's the mixed box, which contains 2/8 of high-quality flour, 1 fat pre-roll, a pack of mini pre-rolls, 2 edibles, and 1 terpene-rich vape cartridge.
So legally, they can send these to anywhere?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, you have to have a.
I'm sure they have to be in
the
state.
state. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Has anybody seen the mailman lately? I'm expecting my Dorito of the month subscription to kick in also.
This is a great idea.
It is,
It's
yeah.
a very smart idea.
These things are huge, these box programs.
Yep. How many do you get at your house? I get HelloFresh and Daily Harvest already.
Oh,
and I
okay.
could probably do a couple more. I just canceled a high-end fashion one that I was like, this is ridiculous.
Is it Harry and David? What is it?
Yeah, Harry and David, sure.
You get the
box of fruit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been getting that. I
get a British Life box.
Do you really?
What is it?
What's in there?
Stuff that you could get in England.
Only in England?
Yeah.
Like your Toblerones and
what did I get this month?
Some badly cooked beef.
I got
some dental floss that snaps as soon as you hit your teeth.
Can I tell you what I got? I got a dish towel with a double-decker bus on it.
Is that right?
That's pretty cool.
And I got 2 pot holders with chickens on them.
Leftover touristy.
Pat, we should write something.
I'm not done yet. And I got a coin purse.
Did you?
With Big Ben on it. I'm sure this isn't some guy in New Jersey. It's just... Okay, sorry. Go ahead. See, I was going to get to the point where I was stupid. That'd make you happy, okay?
Oh, it made me happy. Glad you're enjoying it.
All right.
Remember those coin purses that like banks would give out, but they weren't. They were just plastic discs with a
Yes, and
and you'd squeeze them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Did anybody ever?
Did anyone ever use one of those? Now, when I had a paper route, I had the thing that goes in your belt that you put the quarters, nickels, dimes, and pennies.
No, and you go ching, ching, ching.
I
that's
love
the
that.
best.
That is cool.
Those are very cool. You
still have it and use it in your car for tolls?
I don't.
Oh.
I don't. Well, aren't almost all tolls now
I know.
cash free?
Well, back in the day.
Oh, yeah, it's just pure.
Isn't that worse?
Pure extortion.
Chicago, like $8 or something.
It's
Skyway's like $8.
And that thing's been bought and paid for time and time again.
It's just annoying that you have to stop every third mile and do it again. Can't they just consolidate it and just do it one direction? Okay. I was just thinking this Mexican weed thing.
Mexican weed?
Michigan weed.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wow. You looked at me.
I was confused.
And now Freudian slips that'll get you canceled.
Yes. These...
it's a Michigan
Don't get me started on these barbecue ribs. I can tell you that.
No, I'm just saying it's this Michigan company mailing out the weed of the month.
Right.
What is the Christmas? I don't know why it's a Christmas song, but we could do that thing, 2 reefer joints, 1 tie stick, and an 1/8 of Colombian weed on the first day of Christmas. I think it'd be a nice Christmas gift. Can you give pot for Christmas?
If you lived in Michigan or a state where it's legal, you couldn't just send this to anyone.
Subscription gifts are great, yeah.
But you couldn't give this to someone in another state that's legal. They couldn't ship it, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Since the mail is federal, I doubt it.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of names for Michigan pot.
Oh.
All I come up with was Pot Toski, or maybe Harbor Bongs. I'll have to give this some thought.
Shebongan.
Shebongan is good.
Shebongan.
Yeah, there's also Shebongan in Wisconsin.
There are other states here instead of Michigan.
In like Flint.
49 other states we could talk about.
Okay. Did they ship it? They must have to ship it. Not U.S. Post Office, then, right?
I don't know how they would. Well, I guess
I don't know either.
Can they do it?
Well, what you do is
UPS.
FedEx.
You hollow out some peanut butter jars. And you put the
trick.
You put the J's in the middle.
The UPS bagman is coming down the street. It will be if your friend gets the same one. You go, hey man, I haven't finished smoking this month's weed, man. How was it? Pretty good.
Waiting for my mailman.
Lou Reed.
Boy, you know your audience, don't you?
I love Velvet Underground.
Speaking of Velvet, we have for you pot smokers maybe a Velveeta treat coming up.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And non-pot smokers, too.
I'm skeptical of this one.
Okay.
But again, we'll have to live and learn. We have there's somebody dead in the freezer in the garage. Well, they're going to stay dead for a while, so we don't have to get to that story that quickly. And also, we have koala news. They're trying to save the koalas.
Oh,
yeah.
They're riddled with chlamydia, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
It's.
I'd still hump one.
They're cute.
Oh.
They do look soft.
I'm a gambling man.
I was just trying to get to a palate cleanser, and then we've got
everything. Koala's enemy, right? I mean, how do they?
The poor little guys.
How do they defend themselves?
They sleep, I think, like 19 hours a day or something crazy.
Yeah, high in the trees. But what if one falls out? Oh, hey, here we go.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out about the koalas and what they're doing to try to save them. And interesting story about the late recording artist Prince in the news. Right now, I will remind you that today is the final day. I'm talking about the final day that you can get that free shipping from Steven Singer Jewelers, because if you want to get that gift before Mother's Day, that's the secret here. Mother's Day is Sunday. You got it?
Yep.
Okay, I'm not going to have to tell you again, so you've got to get this done right now.
Stop yelling at people.
Because look, I don't want to get.
I don't have to tell you again.
No,
okay?
I'm going to get the letter Monday. Well, I went to the grocery store to buy flowers, and
they were out.
All they had were these ditch weeds.
So I had to go to the cemetery.
Is that wrong?
Yeah. And then she opened them up and she said, "Why does it say we miss you, Earl?" No, you can get this done right now. Pull over. Steven Singer Jewelers. You go to IHateStevenSinger.com. Bracelets and earrings and necklaces and other stuff. And gold-dipped roses.
Just read the commercial.
I'm trying to make this fascinating and interesting and fresh, Chick, much like your sports. The newest of the gold-dipped roses from Steven Singer Jewelers. It's the first, actually, in the series of the neon roses. This is the neon green. It's an actual rose dipped in actual gold. 24 karat gold. These start at about $59, and today is the last day to get one of those if you want to take advantage of free shipping and get it in time for Mother's Day. They're in a beautiful gift box. There's a beautiful card from you telling that mom how much you love her. And, of course, it has Steven's free, full lifetime guarantee. IHateStevenSinger.com. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. Think about all those moms in your life. And don't be the guy stopping by the cemetery to get the roses. IHateStevenSinger.com. Do it right now. That's an order. You got it? When we come back, laughter will continue. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email. bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Event tomorrow I'm going to tell you about.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the old news desk.
Oh, yeah.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold, the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
A little music from The Late Show there. I love those guys. We have Christy Lee. I can see her from here. We're getting ready for sexy time with Alli Breen. But first, we have more news.
Yes, if you're just joining us, we were recently talking about the monthly cannabis subscription club.
You really hit it hard that time.
On purpose.
Cannabis.
The monthly subscription service available in the state of Michigan.
Uh-huh.
Company known as Hi Hello is offering a cannabis monthly cannabis box, so to speak. But if you're into marijuana, you might be into this new treat. Velveeta has teamed up with the favorite chocolate company to create a cheese-infused white chocolate truffle. The brand Comparte Chocolate said its truffle-vels consists of sweet white chocolate infused with Velveeta cheese sauce.
One of these things is not like the other.
Right?
Yeah.
Velveeta times Compartimere truffles, which come in packs of 5.
Keep 'em.
Are currently available from compartes.com for a limited time.
Here's the thing I've learned recently
It's actually Comparte.
that I didn't know.
What?
Sometimes this stuff sounds really awful, and then you try it and it's great.
Like?
Remember the hamburger we had with the donut bun? We loved them.
He was going to say that. No, please go ahead, Tom.
I did not
please,
say a word.
As the only one here that is open-minded about things, I am always one to try new things.
Actually, you are. Anytime we do have some of that, any weird food, you'll give it a shot.
But yeah, because you never know.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff, this could be, it just sounds, Velveeta is sort of the low end of, I mean, is Velveeta technically cheese?
Not really, no.
But it melts great. It tastes good.
And I'll tell you what, I can make a hell of a cheeseburger with Velveeta. It's delicious. But this pretentious, what is this? Comparte, truffle, blah, blah.
Truffle. It's a truffle.
It may be great.
And when did a truffle become a chocolate or something that looks like a turd that you find in the woods?
I don't know. That's
what is this that looks like a turd that you find?
Yeah,
in
they're
the
both
woods?
different.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
it's
but
like
that's
you go to
true.
restaurants that go in for an extra $80.
You can
we'll
have
give you the
truffle oil
yeah, really,
or whatever.
No, for an extra $80, I like 4 desserts.
I don't understand how they got the same name.
Is there a price point on these?
Truffles?
On
the
this
Vel-
particular?
No, I don't know. I don't know what they would be. Hold on.
You know, I was going to go buy it, but it's not worth the truffle.
Nothing but
These
truffle,
things,
right?
okay, Christy,
Nothing but truffle.
I just found a picture of these. I hadn't seen it before.
Oh my gosh!
These are in a.
They're very turdish.
They look like.
They look like pasta shells.
Yes, they do.
They absolutely do. You're right. And they look like they're covered in the cheese.
And they're in a like a gift box. So like you'd have a fancy chocolates come in.
Yes.
Yep.
Fancy chocolate.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, they look horrific.
They look like little yellow eggs.
Can we get some of these? Or is this?
I'm sure.
$700.
Yeah, I'm trying to find.
Well,
a
I'm
price
trying to find a
point on
price
those.
too, and I can't.
Yeah, this is a different.
You can only get these while supplies last.
Wasn't it true of
They're
everything?
strictly limited.
Sure.
I mean, you can
Oh, the
pretty much
prices.
get-
Here we go. The price, a box of 5 will set you back $24.95 plus tax. Yeah,
So
that's
they're
about
$5 a
$5 a
pop?
piece. Yeah.
For a thing that's smaller than a golf ball with Velveeta and chocolate.
Oh my God, that looks horrible.
Again, let's give it a shot.
All right.
See if we can get some of these. Give them a try.
Your dime.
Now, speaking of Velveeta,
Your dime, your crime. Go
the
ahead.
last time Velveeta was in the news, Pat, I'm sorry
Was
to
it
give you
the
a
nail
curveball.
polish?
I think so.
Yeah, we had the nail polish that looked like Velveeta.
Oh, yeah. It looked like it was running down.
Yeah.
Well, did it?
And there was some red in it for some
But
reason.
wasn't Velveeta part of the whole thing?
Yeah, it was a
It
color
was
of
official
Velveeta.
Velveeta nail polish.
Yeah.
Now, could you eat it?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Really?
It smelled,
Okay.
though, they said.
No, you can't eat
It
nail
smelled
polish.
like Velveeta cheese, yeah.
Although you should be able to, because I would imagine they chew them off.
I
It's
love
called
when women's
here
fingers
it
smell
is.
like cheese. Who wants this?
Velveeta Shells and Cheese has dropped the nail polish that smells like Velveeta. Yep. In a
You're the
collaboration
queen of your trailer park
with Nails.Inc. It comes in 2 Velveeta-inspired colors.
Isn't that something?
Yeah. Wow.
But again,
A deep yellow and a bright red. Yes.
okay. And Pat, you have a tribute to the Velveeta nail polish?
Yeah. She's into strange concoctions, painted up like a Barbie doll. Makeup, neurotoxins, perfume, she's tried it all. She wants me to smell her nails now, but they look like dripping cheese. I take a whiff of her polish and it knocks me to my knees, like she has some strange disease. Oh, it looks like a nacho chip, la Dolce Vita yellow. Hey! Nails like a cheesy dip, that Velveeta it sure does smell low. One hand's finger food red, it's nice and kind of mellow. The other hand's a late night snack, la Dolce Vita yellow. La Dolce Vita yellow. Hey!
Hey!
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, that Ricky Martin can get any woman he wants, can't he?
Oh, man. Back in the day, yeah.
He is dreamy.
Okay, well, congratulations to the Velveeta people. Perhaps this would be a nice Mother's Day present for somebody, the Velveeta chocolates. I don't know if you can still get the Velveeta.
Nail polish. Well, there are definitely colors that look like Velveeta out there that other
That's
nail
the
companies.
official.
No.
You know,
Yeah, but
I heard you
La
on-
Dolce
I
Velveeta.
I think it was you in the hallway talking about how you weren't going to use the off-brand Oreo-flavored nipple cream.
Right.
Yep, that
was that you,
good.
Steve?
Oh, that
Seems
was
a little haughty to me, but
Yes, it's only the real Oreo cream put on these babies.
These babies.
It's called That's La Dolce Velveeta nail polish, and it comes in a set of 2, yellow and red. Ugh.
Okay, well, thank you very
I want
much.
some Rotel dip now.
Coming up,
That's yellow and red.
coming up, it's going to be sexy time with Alli Breen,
Please stop.
where we take care of your love troubles.
I think this week I'm going to masturbate during it.
God bless America.
Going on today?
What is wrong with you?
Just wanted to say something crazy.
Well, that's you filled the
I don't
bill.
think it's that crazy. I think
Yeah.
we all know that you usually do it during Ace's joke of the day.
We think that's us.
Yeah, we've got eyes.
Sometimes just bring it on me and it's tough.
That is quick. When we try to get the show back on the rails, which may not be possible, we have a fatherhood in the news in 2 weird ways.
Daddyville.
Yeah, and this one of them is also Daddyville. Okay, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got a comment? Our email is bobandtom@bobandtom.com. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader, like that car right in your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in that performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold, the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Howdy.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Willie Griswold on assignment. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Willie will be on stage tonight in L.A., and he's going to be back, I think, Friday morning. We'll find out about his adventures in Los Angeles. Coming up on this show, it's going to be Sexy Time with Alli Breen, where we try to conquer... We try to fix, that's more your love troubles, if you're having any. And you're welcome.
We've saved a lot of people.
Sure.
We haven't saved any.
Absolutely. We work hard on this.
Come on. Let's be real.
In the meantime, we go to
follow-up calls.
We go to the news desk with Christy Lee. And by the way, have we got someone trying to get these Velveeta truffles for us?
We'll get on that. Don't worry.
All right, I want to try one of these.
This is the farthest thing from sexy. Police in Limburg, Netherlands. I can already write this joke.
Limburger!
Have found the body of a man in a freezer, which had been put there by his 82-year-old son.
What's not sexy about that?
Thank you.
The son told police, I did not want to lose him.
Oh, no.
The son told local news sources his father had died of natural causes at the age of 101.
Gone crazy.
I did
'cause of
not want
grief.
to let him go or I would miss him, the son is quoted saying.
Oh, this
he
is
then
terrible.
placed his father in the freezer so he could, quote, continue to talk to him.
And also I run some fishing line in his lower lip so I can make it like he's talking to me.
Excuse me, Dad, just grabbing an ice cream sandwich.
All right, son, you hey, take your time,
I
buddy.
call him. By the way,
I love you.
He calls him Polar Pop. Yeah, frozen. What do they talk about? Hey, Dad, having kind of a cold snap.
You're
really?
telling me.
Yeah, you're yeah.
I thought it was just me in this freezer.
Oh, Dad, you. I miss you, son.
I'll leave the light on for you.
I love Tom Bodine.
This is awful.
So this is like a mental illness thing, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't one. Well, over here you get the ones where they're still collecting the Social Security.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was the case.
No, just
doesn't look like that.
That's just a $.cents thing.
a tremendous grief causing him to be
Yes.
insane.
Okay.
Speaking of grief,
Excuse me, but this place is in fact called Limburg, Netherlands. Is that
Yes.
Is that the source of
the
Limburger cheese?
cradle of Limburger cheese.
And how did Limburger cheese become the go-to for something that stinks?
It must smell really bad.
Have you ever smelled it?
Anybody have it?
I've never had it.
You ever
what?
I had Limburger cheese.
I thought you would change the subject.
Limburger
No, we
cheese
didn't.
smells like the yak woman's crotch. Okay.
The what?
The what?
I don't know who Yak Woman is, but
the yak woman. Yeah, she works at the carnival. A wonderful woman.
Tom, you ever have Limburger cheese and halfway through barf, but then go back and feign eating the rest?
I haven't.
Okay,
but thank you.
That you got from the
Wow, I'm getting
Didn't you have to hold your nose one famous
Then
interlude?
my car broke down. It was terrible. Okay, could we get back to
I
this?
lost my wallet one time, and I had to go back. And
Speaking of grief,
you didn't lose it.
No, in there, no, I didn't. No, I could have.
find your wallet. Oh, no, it's keys. A children's book author who wrote a book on grief following her husband's death has now been charged with his murder.
Oh,
well, you know, to say it right what you know.
According to court documents, Corey Richens is accused of poisoning her husband at their home in a small mountain town near Park City, Utah. The murder charges filed this week come months after the 33-year-old published Are You With Me? An illustrated storybook chronicling a young boy who wonders how his deceased father remains a presence in his life.
The original title was Are You There, God? It's Me, Murderer.
Richens is also embroiled in a battle with her late husband's relatives over the family estate. She has 2 sons. She wrote the book for her sons.
Oh!
Yeah. Horrible story.
I killed your father, but
Yeah.
read this.
Here's my new book about visiting me in prison.
What you got to do is get there early. That's key. And
Yeah.
Oh, this has got to be a Dateline NBC thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Sounds like a good one.
Love Dateline.
Can you still get this book?
That's a good question.
sure.
I don't know.
They had to pull it.
It's a
probably.
bestseller now.
You can't profit on it.
What's the name of it?
Yeah, you're right. You can't profit off of it.
Well,
Well, it depends
once
on. You're right.
convicted, I mean,
It depends on
Called
the verdict.
Are You With Me? Question mark.
which this is kind of on topic, kind of not. Got a letter. I don't know if I can find it here. Yeah, here it is. This is from a guy named Mark in area code 417. He says,
Well, don't do that.
Ted, Jesus. Tim Wilson's book about Ted Bundy. If you have one, hang on to it. It's become a collectible. I just saw one on Amazon going for over $92.
Oh.
Then I saw one for $150 for a signed copy.
Okay.
Tim had a very elaborate theory about
It wasn't that far-fetched, my friend.
serial killer Ted Bundy. Well, part of it was that Ted Bundy got out of prison and then broke back in. It's pretty complicated.
He left for the afternoon, evening. And
Yeah, but in any event,
it makes sense when you hear Tim talk about it.
Sure does.
apparently that's become a collectible. So there you go.
I'd like to read it.
I've got a copy.
I've got one too, but I can't. I was looking
Yeah,
for
no,
it the
but
other
none
day.
of you have ever been able to find it. I've been asking for years. Years.
Not getting my copy. I know right where it is.
I still have boxes.
So I
that are
asked
unpacked.
Chick if I could borrow his car earlier today. What do I get? I don't even finish the
Okay.
sentence, and I get a no.
So, hey, my attorney, Christy Lee's right here.
Yeah.
Explain to him.
First of all, the reason you want another car is so the dogs can ride in it. This
Yeah.
car is not dog friendly
No.
at all.
I don't even think you could get 2 dogs in there.
I didn't even understand the connection.
I heard Chick shout, "You'll wreck it!"
No, and
I
then
thought maybe for once in his life he was going to treat himself to a sports car. He's going to have some fun. No.
he'd leave it somewhere. I thought I was driving the other car.
No, I don't know. What was I driving? I forgot.
I have no idea. Tom, if you're going to give my car back? I gave it to Pat.
He needed one.
Tom, Chick, I left your car, and you're going to have to go get it. You can swim, right?
Yeah, that'd be fine, right?
Drive it into the lake.
Well, I understand if you get a ticket, it goes with the car.
No, I was just thinking of I was thinking of getting an old beater actually into 7 so I could.
Well, that's what I've
dogs.
got, an old beater. So why
He
don't you
doesn't have an
that?
old beater. He has a beautiful sports car.
No, but I actually just wanted to borrow that just for fun, and then the other topic came up to my mind of getting an old beater.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what?
okay.
You
I
know
can
what?
find you one of those
Let
for $3
Tom
grand.
borrow your car for fun.
No, and because now I said you could go sit in it if you like, but now you can't do that. because you mentioned this on the air. No.
What if you are the passenger while he tries?
Oh my God, no. Have you ever ridden anywhere with him?
I have. Yeah,
It's been decades, but he's the worst.
Excellent driver.
As
Never
you
been
might
in an
expect.
accident?
Because you're going 8
You go
miles
about
an
20
hour,
miles an hour.
and he's doing 9 other things. Of course,
it was fine when I rode with him.
I can't believe
I could have
you
used some
asked me.
Raycons, but it was fine.
You should just get a pickup truck because you're always borrowing pickup trucks.
Yeah, why don't you do that? Put the dogs in the back. They love riding in the back of the pickup.
Get one of those.
It's not safe on a highway.
One Irish setter jumped out into traffic 90 years ago.
No, it was a friend of mine's Irish setter jumped out on I-4 in Orlando.
First of all, it's an Irish setter, okay?
They're beautiful dogs.
But they're not real bright.
No, not when they're flat.
They'll never be.
Or not,
never be mistook for a German Shepherd.
No.
So the other day, I've got my Suburban's probably 10, 12 years old. It's
Probably.
Great.
You still
car.
have it?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while.
Why don't you use that as your dog car?
That's what Kelly said.
Well,
It's too big. They're running all over the place. I want it right next to me.
that's safe.
They could do laps in that car.
That would explain putting them in my car.
Yeah.
So, and by the way, this is not a commercial, but I've had 4 Suburbans in the last 30 years, and I've never had a repair for more than like $50. It's the greatest car ever made. So the other day, I'm hauling a bunch of garbage.
Yeah,
So I'm at a new house. So I've got,
As soon as I get Chick's car, I'm going to haul garbage. In
no, you can only fit one bag of garbage. So I'm in my driveway. I turn the car on. It's running, and I'm throwing all this garbage in because I happen to have access to a large dumpster over at the shack. So I'm loading garbage into the car.
Oh, I never thought about that, Tom.
I get in the car. I put it in gear. I start going down the driveway, and I hear, "Hi, Daddy."
What?
My 7-year-old loves watching this one movie that's on DVD, and the only place, this is that era of, remember the era of cars, they put DVDs in them?
Right.
So she climbs into she'd apparently an hour before, whatever, climbed into the car, and she's halfway through this movie she's watching.
Wait a minute. Did she turn the car on? So
No, I moved the car, backed it up to the garage.
So you didn't know she was in the car?
No.
You had the car running this whole time?
Yeah, it's outside. It's backed up to the garage.
You didn't know
No.
your 7-year-old daughter was in the car.
Because the car is full. I had garbage all the way to the ceiling.
And you want to borrow my car. No. Absolutely
A person was in his car watching a movie.
No, not a
For an
person.
hour.
A child. One of his children.
She was pretty deep into the movie, too.
Apparently
I don't
you're
have,
pretty
I don't
deep
have a DVD player anymore. So
What a gas waster you
And
are.
by the way, who believes that it's movie is only available on DVD?
Yeah.
You know how they are nowadays. You can't get them anywhere else.
Try to
Well, it was Song of the
South.
She loves that movie.
It was actually Finding Nemo, but thank you for ruining that.
Hello, Mr. Bluebird. Oh.
So then I said, "Do you want to come to the shack with me and dump the garbage?" No. Okay. So.
Not now. So then he couldn't. So what'd you end up doing?
You essentially kidnapped your dog. That's what happened.
No, she went back to the house.
Remember Savannah Smiles? She hid in the car.
Sure.
And it ended up being the robber's car.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man,
just melts your heart.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
Pat Morita.
Do they still do? They still put? Have they? They don't still put DVDs in cars, do they? Have they got?
No, I'm sure you can get them.
I don't think my car has a CD player. Actually, now that I think about it,
I didn't know.
I'm pretty sure
I didn't know that mine did.
Mine doesn't.
My old one did, but not this one.
The car that I drive most of the time is 7 years old, and I didn't even know. But one day I hit a button, all of a sudden, bzzzt, and there's a CD thing in there.
Well, you say you have to pull over to change radio stations, so nobody believes what you're saying. Okay,
Swap cars for a day.
No.
Swap cars for it. Be a friend.
No.
Chick.
Damn it. No. I'm sticking to this. No.
People wouldn't recognize you getting out of my car.
No. What?
Because my car is so cool.
Well, then you don't need to drive mine then, if your car's so damn cool. You can kiss my big hairy ass. You're not borrowing my car. We ain't friends. What's Eddie Murphy said? No, Nick Nolte said there's Eddie Murphy in one of the
48 Hours.
48 Hours. We ain't lovers. We ain't friends.
Well, thank you, Eddie. Okay. Right now, if you were riding in Chick's car with them, you'd want to be able to listen to your own music.
Yeah, instead of Tom talking.
That's where the Raycon earbuds come in.
That's right. Let's face it, coffees are $10. Bank accounts somehow always going down. And we are experiencing a dupe session. Most products do the same thing, but are
priced differently solely based on the brand name. Well, not with Raycon wireless earbuds. Raycon's mission is to prove that you shouldn't have to pay an arm and a leg for quality sound and essential smart tech listening features. Raycon, you get a pair and a spare if you want. Still pay less than you would some other of those big-name techie brands out there. Raycon knows that in today's economy, every purchase needs to be perfect. Offer buy now, pay later options, easy and free return guarantee, free domestic shipping, and flat fee international shipping. And they have over 50,000 five-star reviews. And I haven't even told you about 8 hours of playback with Raycon's crystal clear call quality and water and sweat resistant. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today. Get 15% off your Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. 15% off your Raycon purchase. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, Sexy Time with Alli Breen. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Whether it's a movie night or just midday, Skinny Pop is a salty snack that keeps on giving. Made with just 3 simple ingredients for an irresistibly delicious taste and a large serving size that lasts. Deliciously popped, perfectly salted. Skinny Pop, popular for a reason. Shop Skinny Pop now.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
What, we got a song out of you today?
Barely.
Oh, we got a couple. He worked a little harder today than most.
How dare you.
Damning with faint paint, Frank.
With faint paint?
You just gave up.
I don't know.
I'm the queen of passive aggressive,
I'm
don't
just
you know?
no good.
Just gave up.
Guys, I'm no.
Oh, okay. Damning with fun.
I'm bad at this.
Faint praise.
Coming
Hi,
up.
Josh. How are you? There's Ace. I'm Chick. Here's Tom.
We're going to hook up with comedian Alli Breen
Love you,
in a
Patty.
matter of moments.
Where
I
is
love
she
you too.
today?
There we go.
Where is she? She's in New York.
New York City in that ugly painting
Yep.
she has. I mean, that beautiful apartment she has.
Alli Breen joins us. She's going to be on Kennedy tomorrow, the show.
Yes.
Not the
Not
president.
Robert F. Jr.
Yeah.
Not the candidate?
Yeah.
Not just to clarify.
Please stop talking, Robert.
Alli Breen is.
You're making all of us uncomfortable. Stop talking.
Hey, Alli, we got some news out of Hollywood. I don't know if you heard about this.
Ooh, what is it?
About the great actor Robert De Niro.
Yeah, he admits he has 7 kids.
So he hasn't admitted that for a while?
Well, no, it kind of came as a surprise.
He just had a kid, right?
Yeah, Robert De Niro welcomed his 7th child. A representative for the 79-year-old actor confirmed the birth to the Associated Press, but offered no other details. De Niro's other 6 children range in age from 11 to 51. Back in March, his girlfriend was pictured somewhere coming out of a restaurant, and they speculated then that she was pregnant, but nobody had said anything since.
Well, De Niro is such a method actor.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing this because he's going to portray me in a movie.
Yeah.
He wanted to have a lot of kids.
When I first moved to New York, I had a roommate who was having an affair with Robert De Niro.
That's awesome.
Really?
Wow.
Yep.
Did you get to see him or meet him?
No, I heard, God, this was so long ago. We had an answering machine, and he left 1 or 2 messages on the answering machine.
Wow.
That was the most, yeah. Wow. Yeah, it was the end of it was a long one. It was like for a few years. It was at the end of it when I met her.
Okay.
And then no kids though.
Wow.
No kids.
Wow.
I've got all the names of the kids. Did you know?
Yeah.
What? Phyllis.
Okay.
Teddy. Spark. Leonard. Stig. Paul. And Bob Jr.
There's no Stig.
Stig.
Oh, it's his nickname. His born Arthur.
Well, he's 79, so the good news is
Artie De Niro.
They'll both have the same bedtimes, nap times.
Yeah, laugh it up over there. Laugh it up, Tom.
Diaper change times.
Yeah.
Wow.
79.
That gives you plenty of time to sneak one in.
Yeah, you got plenty of time.
Oh, that's right.
You got plenty of room in that new house now.
Get
Come
one
on.
past it. Come at her with a turkey baster. Guess what I got for you? That's the turkey baster being squozed.
They call Arthur Stig.
Yes, they do.
Where did they get Stig?
It's just not.
Bob was working on.
Isn't Stig a nickname of someone in English rock
when
band?
he was when Bob
Or is that from Spinal Tap?
Bob was working on Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Okay.
One of the assistant directors.
But guys, we have Allie on the phone.
Yeah, Allie.
Sorry,
I could care less. And another thing.
Allie, what do we have letter-wise?
Dear Allie, I just started dating a guy who I really like. He's always picked me up at his car, but he also has a truck. He brought it over because he was going to help me pick up a dresser and move it to my friend's house.
Oh.
And I kid you not, he has truck nuts on the truck.
Well, this guy's a comedic genius.
Clearly some sort of sophisticate.
Absolutely.
That's a humor.
Oh, boy.
I think
What would you do?
It's maybe at work. It's funny. Why not?
So does she want to know, hey, should I even bother with this dude?
Pretty much. I think so. I think she's asking if that's a deal breaker.
We can't answer that for you. You got to decide if truck nuts are your thing or not.
Maybe it could be like one of his buddies gave him to him
As a prank.
as a present,
Yeah.
and he's got to keep him there to.
You know, truck nuts aren't for everybody.
No, they're
That's all
not.
I'm saying.
If
she don't
They're
like
a statement piece.
If she don't like truck nuts, she don't like these nuts.
That's what I always say. Get out of here.
Maybe she should give him that ultimatum. Take off the truck nuts or I'm not going to do nothing with those nuts.
Well, yeah. Allie goes into a character.
Yes, a refined.
Yeah.
Allie doing a
She's
character.
a refined New Yorker.
All right.
I think if she likes the guy, just give him a chance. If that's the only thing
Yeah,
wrong,
seriously.
come on.
Yeah, and
really.
tease him about him.
Yeah.
What if he's hung like a show pony? You gotta
Yeah.
give him a chance. Yeah.
Yep.
By the way, the most famous Stig I just looked up, Stig Anderson.
Yeah.
Who's that?
He's in he was in ABBA, right?
He's the manager of ABBA.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There you go.
I knew that I'd seen Stig somewhere.
That has to be a Swedish name like Steve there, right?
Stig.
Stig Anderson is oftentimes the nickname for Arthur.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
Allie, what else do you have, please?
Didn't remember Sarah Palin? Didn't she have a son named like Twig or something?
Trig.
It was pretty close.
Trig?
Trig. Okay.
Trig?
Like
I thought
trigonometry?
Twig.
No, it was like trigger on a shotgun, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think it was, actually.
Yeah, probably. Okay, dear Allie, I have been dating a guy from Seeking Arrangements for about a year. He's married, so I see him maybe 2 weekends a month.
Okay, Tom's.
Recently-
I'm sorry, real quick, Allie. Seeking Arrangements is a website where a woman can go on there,
right,
and essentially find either a married man, find a sugar daddy.
Yeah, that's
essentially.
exactly right.
That's exactly it. Okay, he's married, so I see him maybe 2 weekends a month. He recently found out that I've occasionally been dating other guys from the site, and he lost his mind. Isn't it crazy that a married man would demand loyalty, or am I the one who's out of line?
You're a little bit out of line because from what I understand,
He's paying you.
right. Those guys,
Yeah.
don't want the oh boy, I don't know. They don't want you double dipping.
Yeah.
They want like a true side.
Right. And yes,
thing that's
but you're also right. That is slightly odd and hypocritical that he would have that there's a code of ethics.
Yeah. This is honor among thieves.
You're both, yeah, exactly. You're both kind of wrong here. But I know a guy that does Seeking Arrangements and just swears by it, loves it.
What is now? Explain this to me.
It's not for me, but it's it's his thing, man. He goes on there, and women will say, "Hey, he might find an attractive girl, and she says, if you pay for my rent, I'll occasionally be your girlfriend." And that's what they do.
So does he see one person at a time,
Yeah.
or just like a bunch of? Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't this also have the potential to backfire, like the Tiger Woods thing, where she signs off and then suddenly emerges?
Yeah, I guess everything.
I think this probably backfires more for the guy. She's not doing everything.
Reciprocating to her part.
I have a friend whose daughter is on Seeking Arrangements, and she's had the same sugar daddy for years.
Yeah.
But he's quite a bit older, and he likes taking her out to dinner and
Exactly.
showing her off, and she insists she's never had sex with him.
Yeah, some are sexual relationships,
Yeah.
some are not.
Right.
Right.
And people usually say, they'll come out and be like, I met on Seeking Arrangements. It's not like there's no taboo. It's just like a normal thing.
Maybe for some there is. But
I would have assumed it was a flower thing.
Seeking Arrangement. Oh.
Flower arrangement. I don't know.
Yeah, they deliver flowers to your house and they hide them. You have to find them.
Yeah.
It was around Easter. They did that. Okay.
Is there such a thing as like a Splenda daddy or an equal daddy instead of a sugar daddy in case you're trying to cut back?
A little less.
A little for the older gen that doesn't.
They'll take you to Olive Garden.
Alli Breen is our guest. You can reach her, ALLIBREEN. You can watch her on the TV. You're going to be on the show Kennedy tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 7.
Do you know that?
Oh, well, I guess it depends.
Do you know what she'll be talking about?
No, we don't get the topics till that day, so I'm not sure.
The packet, if you will.
The packet, exactly.
Now, could you bring up the truck nuts thing on that show?
I could. It would be hard to weave in depending on what the topics are, but I mean, I guess anything that has to do with Trump, you could probably find a way to weave in truck nuts.
Why not?
Yeah.
Potentially, yes.
You could get them in there.
What are you trying to do? Are you trying to write another show? Is that what you're doing?
No, I think it would be
Keep your beak out of it, will you?
Sorry.
God.
Let's do another letter.
Yes, that's a great idea. She's here. Got a microphone.
Okay, go ahead.
Dear Allie, my boyfriend has gotten really close with some of my friends, which I really thought was nice.
Uh-oh.
But then last time we got into a fight, he was confiding in one of my friends about what happened. Shouldn't he be calling his own friends? And shouldn't my friends be on my side and stay loyal to me? This is infuriating.
Well, wait a minute. Maybe he talked to your friends because they're girls and he wants some insight and, what do you think about this? And without causing more of an argument, was just trying to find out what you might think. I don't know, rather than talking to his friends about it. Because guys and girls obviously don't communicate the same way. So it could have been a positive thing. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I do him a favor and break up with him. You sound like a lot of work.
Send him off with some truck nuts, and he can go do a teabag a Mini Cooper.
If you're worried,
seek other arrangements elsewhere.
If you're worried about this situation, you're going to overthink almost everything. And
he should be blindly loyal to me at all times. That's
and my friends.
Not even
my friends.
My friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
You're unreasonable.
No, that's silly. She should not be upset about that.
Don't you have a song, Pat? I hate her friends.
I do.
Okay, yeah, just probably shouldn't play.
Yeah,
that.
unless he was calling and complaining about her, I guess there would be a point. If he was like, "Can you believe that she?" But if he was calling to try to help and get insight,
there's a good chance he was. Hey, you know her well. What can I do to make this better?
Yeah.
Fast forward to well, I asked your friend, and then we started kissing, and
oh yes,
the next thing I knew,
I'm pregos.
She's pregnant. Sorry.
Let's get our next letter, Allie.
Dear Allie, I'm 5 years older than my boyfriend, and when we're out in public, he jokes about it a lot. Like someone called me young lady the other day, and he looked around exaggeratedly and said, "I don't see any young ladies here. Do you?"
Okay, I'm sorry. She's 5 years older than he is?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's funny.
I don't even.
That's not funny.
It's kind of odd.
Break up with him. He's a dick.
Let's hear the
I don't
rest.
even get bothered by it, but it makes everyone else uncomfortable. I've tried to explain this to him. He just thinks he's being funny. What do I do?
Yeah, we got one of those. It says anything of shock value, and then oh, sorry.
I like to lob conversational grenades every now and again.
Whoops.
Yeah, if you've told him you don't like it and he continues to do it, then you got to either get out or.
Yeah, that's not right.
You know he calls her grandma every now and
then. The old ball and chain, maybe.
Crap
Just
like
put
that.
him in timeout.
$5.
Yeah, that's right.
My old lady.
If I do this, will you give me a quarter?
Yeah.
Maybe she should do that to him. Be like, "Hey, this is my fetus boyfriend over here." Unless he'd be
5 years
complimented
is
by
nothing.
that.
Yeah, 5 years is
5
nothing.
years is nothing.
It doesn't make it. There's like no. That's not.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not even worth him joking.
No, it isn't.
Same age.
It's not.
10 years is nothing.
Yeah.
You better do it
Right,
before
Tom?
you get too old and he dumps you.
15 years is nothing.
Yeah, dump him before he starts seeing those crow's feet.
Okay,
huh?
good. All right, next letter, Allie.
Whatever you want to do, Witchy Poo. Go ahead.
Dear Allie, I put Apple AirPods in the dashboard of me and my husband's cars because I saw in the news it's good to do if the car is stolen. I never said anything to my husband and then noticed that the tracking shows he goes to a certain place twice a week for an hour on his lunch break.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
I tracked it.
I don't believe she did this by accident.
By accident?
Or whatever. Yeah.
She suspected him.
Yeah.
She was probably gonna tell him after watching for a month and was like, I'll take a look first. Okay, yeah, I tracked it, and it's an Asian massage place. If he wasn't doing something wrong there, wouldn't he just tell me he would go?
Nothing
I
wrong
want to bring
with-
it up now. But
No,
now I
because
think
it's
maybe I should
illegal. He
watch
doesn't want to get
and see.
arrested.
Nothing wrong with a nice
Here's how you can bring it up. Just go. Oh man, you know what? I've been sore. I'm thinking about going to one of those like massage places. Do you know of any? And just ask him if he knows of any. And if he goes, no, I've never been. Then you know something's up.
You ever been to Mr. Chan's Rub and Tug?
Chan does a nice job. Chan does a great job. Hires the best women. I'm telling you.
You know what? Yeah, that's good because in all seriousness, there are places that you can go, and it is about an hour, and it's legit.
Totally on the up and up.
Totally on the up and up. In
Yeah.
fact, you're in a big room with other people.
Exactly.
It would mean
Don't
nothing.
exist. It's impossible.
They do.
I do
Just
it.
wear goggles in case the guy at the next
That's right.
table, you know.
They're not in a table. It's
Mind your own business.
You don't want to kitchen and he's stray, Gallagher like.
in his defense, it could be very innocent.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It isn't.
Well, but she is right. He would probably say he was getting massages if
this
it
guy-
were innocent.
If he is cheating on you, though, you do deserve it because you're the type that spies on it.
They're both of
Okay,
them
so
are
wait
wrong.
a minute.
Both of them are wrong in this situation.
If she hadn't spied and he was doing this, it would be okay.
That's right. No one's the wiser. No one gets hurt.
I do have to admit, if this were my husband and it was a massage place, if it was an affair, I'd be bothered. But I don't know that I'd care that much if he was getting a rub and tug.
This is
massage.
interesting.
Does your boyfriend listen to the show?
No. Where does isn't this just elaborate masturbation?
When
Yeah,
somebody
in
else
a
does
sense,
it?
I'm
Yes.
just saying.
By elaborate, you mean?
Well, where do you draw the line?
I don't see this relationship
She's just
ending.
helping me play with myself.
I don't see this relationship ending in a happy ending.
No.
I went to a massage place one time in New York, and they
Yeah.
offered me a lady release.
That's pretty
What?
good.
I have never
Yeah.
been offered that ever.
It was really. I was like, I had to be like, what? And they were like, lady release? And no.
I want,
No, I'm good.
I want everyone to know in my brain I'm saying lady release in broken English. I want you to know.
Lady release.
Lady release. That's what it was.
No, I know what it. I get it. I'm just saying I've never heard that term.
I bet you have.
Would you like a lady release?
Let the ladies out.
Well, that's interesting. I've never
Release the
experienced that.
ladies.
Didn't you read a book where they called something a lady?
Yes, but
Yeah.
but it wasn't lady release.
Right.
It was something.
Yeah.
Something
It's
else.
a very odd
Inappropriate.
Lady Rick.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun. It's fun. And once again, no, Fox Business. It'll be the show is Kennedy, and you can see the lovely Alli Breen on it tomorrow evening. Check local listings for the time on that. If you can reach Alli, you can. What am I saying? You go to ALLIBREEN and find out what's going on and send us your love troubles. Thank you very much, Alli.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
See you
Alli.
next
See
week.
you.
Oh, that was good.
Lady release. I like that.
Well, what I did, I accidentally left the ear pods on the dashboard, and lo and behold, he's going somewhere, but 9 times a day, and
I had no idea that you could track your ear pods.
Yeah,
Nor did I.
AirTag.
Oh, really?
You can put your phone in a room with your ear pods in, go down the hall, and listen to the microphone on your phone.
Oh, wow.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Just rats.
Wow.
The world of rats.
Oh, boy, that's interesting.
So I'll leave my phone in here, and I'll have my iPods down the hall, and I hear what you jerks are saying about me. I heard it all.
You did.
Well, fortunately, you wear Raycons, so I don't have to worry.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Right now, I want to tell you about something great coming your way from HelloFresh.
Mm-hmm.
The season is here, and they understand seasonality at HelloFresh, and they've got a whole brand new program right now. And the way it works is you get 16 free meals and free shipping as part of this special program if you use the code BTShow16 at HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. What am I talking about? I'm talking about food. HelloFresh does the shopping. They deliver the Oh, did I mention that they also measure everything out? So it comes with a easy-to-follow recipe card, and you put it together. Some of the stuff you can put together in 10 or 15 minutes. And every week they have more than 40 recipes curated by expert chefs. In fact, going on right now to celebrate Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, they have some special recipes created by Chef Surbi Sani. He is the chef from New York City's famous Tagmo restaurant. So, what am I talking about? Some great food, and all you've got to do is put it together. Once again, they've taken the time and trouble to shop for it. They've packaged it up. It is fresh and ready to rock, and they've also done the measuring. So you're talking restaurant-quality meals. Once again, 40 to choose from at least every week, and we've got a whole array of different offers for you. That would include maybe, I don't know, pescatarian or vegetarian. And on the other hand, you've got good old-fashioned, wholesome family comfort food. It's all out there, and HelloFresh has it for you. Give it a shot. They want you to give your taste buds a hand here. 16 free meals and free shipping with the code BTShow16 at HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. That's HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. We are coming back for Today in History. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube channel.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee over there at the news desk.
Yep.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
Hey, there's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
He's at the I Hate Stephen Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
You talking to me?
I am talking to you. Bobby?
You talking to me? This little kid says, yeah, put in your hearing aid, Dad. I'm talking to you.
Oh, my mistake.
Time now to review important events.
Today in history. Oh, May 10, 2023.
Controversy.
What?
1503, Christopher Columbus discovers what they think probably the Cayman Islands.
Yeah. They moved it a couple times.
But you know, they were already discovered, you know.
Well, he hit something. He hit land somewhere.
But I mean, there were already folks around, you see.
Yeah.
There were?
I'd like to think by the time they found land that everybody on the boat was drunk and Columbus was in his quarters sleeping one off. What the hell was that? Yeah. I'm sorry. What the hell was that? That's my Italian accent.
They allege that it was on this date in 1752 that Benjamin Franklin did the famous kite experiment.
Yes, he invented electricity.
I didn't know if they had that narrowed down.
I didn't know. It wasn't the. It wasn't the lightning, right? It was the
humidity. Is that what they say?
Atmosphere.
Well, it's not the heat. It's the humidity.
Here's a good one for you. I remember this from a cartoon as a kid.
Oh boy.
The Golden Spike.
Oh sure, yeah.
Promontory Point.
1868, signifying the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad.
Yes.
Opening up the West.
Wasn't that like a Huckleberry Hound cartoon or something?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think
might have been a comic book or something.
In contemporary culture, Christy, the Golden Spike is it's like a roofie.
A roofie.
Whoa.
Now, did you give her the old Golden Spike?
Yeah.
Hey, that's there's no comedy here.
You know, if you wanted to go to Ohio to California, it took you like months before that.
Yeah,
you know that,
sure
right?
Did.
Oh, right.
No, do you know what the?
I need this in my life.
Josh,
yes.
Did you ever live in a place like a frat house or something that had a bunch of guys living in the same place?
Yeah, yes. Not a frat house, but yeah.
Do you know what the top off is?
Oh, he had 4 brothers, okay?
The top off?
However many.
You know what the top
is that where
off
somebody's beer is low and you pee in it to get its top off?
No, shampoo.
Shampoo.
Oh.
You pee in the shampoo.
Yeah, you top off the shampoo.
Boy, we never did that. Thankfully.
Gee, your hair smells terrific. No. You got a cat?
What'd you have, asparagus yesterday?
Happy birthday. Oh, God, I hate it when actors go political.
Who do you got?
John Wilkes Booth.
Oh, yeah. Man, oh, man. Keep your opinions to yourself.
Things we learned, brought to you by Angie. With Angie, it's easier than ever to get home projects done well.
Sid Vicious, born in this state. And
get started on the Angie app or go to Angie.com.
That's right. Check it out.
Tom tries to be quiet when he gets up and leaves for work at his house in the morning.
And you're claiming...
Makes more noise than you can possibly believe.
Not at all.
In an attempt to be quiet.
Tiptoe around like a cat burglar.
Pat Godwin's song Girlfriend seemed to have caused a little bit of a problem, a little too close to home. Pat's girlfriend heard the girlfriend.
Tell her to shut her yap. In the green room, you were telling me that you want to tell her things like shut your yap.
Thank you very much.
If she doesn't shut up, you're going to
look, I'm getting a text.
Are a troublemaker, Josh Arnold.
And speaking of Pat, he's never fixed anything around the house ever. Nope. Or anything.
Not at all handy. If anybody needs Angie, it's you, Pat. You do not have any skills as a handyman.
If you're learning Tom speak at home, the term airdrop is actually gone, and now we're using sky dump.
Sky dump.
I did not say sky dump.
No, a listener did.
A listener did.
Yeah, but that's pretty good. Pretty good idea.
I have the movie poster for The Big Bus, Best Picture in 1977. We all know it. Mr. Pfister, we got to hear a portion of that presentation live.
A rare treat.
With Mike.
Mr. Pfister! Oh! Mr. Pfister!
Who came up with that sound. Mookie Betts, Los Angeles Dodgers afraid of ghosts. Josh plans to send his mom.
Well, no, but I mean, Mookie is not staying in the hotel where the rest of the team is staying because he thinks it's haunted.
Scared of ghosts. And
that's the story. It's fascinating.
Josh is going to send the audio file.
I'll Mud Falcon you these photos.
That's funny. Josh plans to send his mom the bitch montage for Mother's Day.
Yes, and not because she is one, but because I raised you better than that. Yes, you did, Mom. It's not your fault.
Thank you very much. Happy birthday, Bono. Along with the Edge, of course, part of U2. You suppose the other two guys just had terrible ideas at that meeting? He's the Edge, I'm Bono. No, you can't be Strawberry Face. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
Expert entrepreneur Ed Milet is on a mission to max out your life.
I exist here weekly so that you can make your dreams come true, become the man or woman you're capable of, and then pay it forward.
It's time to get laser focused on peak performance.
Clarity equals focus, and focus equals success. That's what I'm here to do every week with you. Max out.
The Ed Milet Show. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.